Good evening, kindred and kind. Welcome to NearDark Studios Vampire the Masquerade V5 Chicago Night Chronicle. Before I get into the recap, I'm going to go around the table and introduce our coterie for tonight. Alright, starting on this side.
My name is Dr. Irwin Ruth, Clan Tremere.
Marilyn Alcott, Clan Malkavian.
Alistair Grayson, Clan Ventru.
And Memphis Piper, Clan Torador.
And my name's Elijah Israel, or by my Twitch handle, Pinoy Boy. I'll be your storyteller this evening. So, last session, when we left off.
Before we do get started, though, if we do drop, just stick with us. It's the upload. Our upload just basically cuts. It goes completely flatline for about 10, 15, maybe sometimes 30 seconds, and then it comes back on. So,
Yes.
we do apologize. Our provider's working on it. We are as frustrated as you. Yes, quotations.
Completely blanked on that, thank you. So, when we last left off, our coterie was en route to the chantry to deliver a, rather transformed doctor. The night started off with Alistair interrogating a torped Genghis and delivered the rather rebellious anarch to Kevin Jackson. Upon arrival, Alistair have learnt that, Juskar has arrived already and had a particular task in store for our Ventru. During that time, Memphis and Maryland, along with their company, went to a warehouse party just right outside of Chinatown, bordering on Ventru territory. It was a rather eventful night for them. Eventually, Alistair reunited with a rather injured Irwin and delivered the good doctor to the rest of the coterie, to where the party was interrupted by some rather devious guru. So now, we are rejoining our Chicago coterie as they deliver a transformed Irwin, who is currently in a gargoyle state, to the chantry. And that's where we're going to pick back up. I believe you are in the back of a moving van or shipping truck. And the three of you are currently up front.
Yep.
Driving.
Alright, so how are we delivering this thing?
Well, we're going to take him to the chantry, and then once we get there, I'm going to see if I can head in there and speak with Abraham. Maybe he'll know how to revert this, but I'm going to tell you all right now, I don't think he's... As far as I know, gargoyles aren't... It isn't like a guru transformation. Once a kindred is turned using a ritual, it's permanent. It doesn't... But then again, I've never also seen a gargoyle retain its memories like that.
So did he do it to himself, or...?
Did someone else do it to him?
He was in my vehicle. He was hurt, but he was attacked by Ramsey. But Ramsey, you shouldn't have the knowledge of changing.
Who would?
Another Tremere. An elder Tremere at that, and an old one.
How old's
Abraham? My old.
Abraham's just as old as you are?
Well, I can't be for sure, but I know that he is the best person in the city to ask.
Unless he's the one that turned him.
Right, what if he's got something to do with all this? Something
Alright,
fishy.
maybe
If that's
we
the
should
case,
take him.
then you all stay out in the vehicle.
Here's what we do. I vote we stop somewhere, get a couple outfits, alright? We pretend to be delivery men.
This is getting complicated.
Yeah.
Right? And then as soon as we open the door, I can pop, slide on, and you guys pretend to be delivery guys.
All right, I'm gonna
Go invisible. Slide on in, and I'm going to figure out what's going on. I'm going to get you guys start from the inside.
I'm gonna stop you just for a moment,
Okay.
Marilyn. Love the enthusiasm.
Thanks.
Great idea. Problem. Abraham knows our faces. He has seen both myself and Memphis multiple times.
That's why I said we're getting costumes.
That's
Yeah.
Our faces. It doesn't.
Yeah, wear like a
Fake
bandana.
beard or mustache.
Yeah, like you could do. Well, he already has both those things. We'll give you glasses, sunglasses.
Ooh, yeah. Wait, hold on. Try these on.
It's strange seeing you without your glasses on.
It's strange seeing the world without it.
Why
I
do you
don't.
wear these at night, by the way?
It makes me look cool.
All right. How do they?
I know what you mean.
How do they look?
God
no,
damn.
No.
That pulls it all together.
No, I don't like it.
All right.
I like it.
I don't like
As
it.
much as as much as this,
You look too much like John Lennon. I don't like it.
as much as the,
Back to normal.
as much as the idea is good, maybe we should just approach this.
Don't patronize me.
I'm not patronizing.
Wait, you think I'm gonna have a tantrum or something?
No, I didn't say that. I'm actually very impressed that you came up with a solid plan.
I've been on a roll lately. Okay.
You have been. Clearly, you've been making good steps.
I'm
So-
an adult.
All right. How about this? We get to the chantry. You two stay in the vehicle. I'll go speak with Abraham. If he is responsible behind this, I'll take care of him. And if he takes care of me, then you all can flee with Irwin.
You think I'm not gonna be there to back you up in a chantry full of Tremere?
I think there's like 3 of them. You don't have...
Yeah.
See, I feel like we're just going in blind. You're gonna go at least wear some sort of costume. Don't let them know who you are.
No! Walk in there with
clown
all the
costume.
confidence in the world.
No.
Show them that you are Alistair Grayson.
Then I would just walk in wearing my clothes.
Yes, and demand.
I am confused. Am I
Abraham.
supposed to be Alistair or am I supposed to be unknown delivery man?
Unknown delivery man for sure.
You are a man of many faces.
Okay. This is quickly going downhill.
Right. So we go there, we beat up Abraham, make him change Irwin back. And then we rescue him. Irwin lives with you.
Or we can do your plan, but Memphis, I come with you, and then we're gonna be like the muscle.
Boom.
How about that? We'll do that.
Okay. All right.
Good call.
I'm like, okay. Compromise? Compromise?
Compromise.
Good.
Yeah.
Shake on it? Good. Shake on it?
I don't shake hands. I'm grouchy.
Okay. Perfect. Gonna head to the chantry.
As the vehicle is en route to the chantry, and you start to break into Hyde Park, it doesn't take you very long. Hyde Park kind of borders Chinatown in a bit. Irwin, in the back of this moving truck, it's a rather bumpy ride for you. It's a rather cramped and awkward with your current size and stature. As you feel your stony hands and you feel that almost sandpaper-like texture, you really start to analyze yourself in the dark, which you find strange. You've never been able to see in the dark, but now you can. As you start reflecting on what has happened to you, you feel a sudden pull. Can you please give me a resolve and composure roll? I need 4 successes from you.
Please don't go smashing through the truck. We don't need that right now.
Do not break this vehicle.
Just so you know, I'm still at 400. So.
What happens if a gargoyle bastille fails?
I don't want to find that out.
That's not
Pass
good.
this shit.
3.
3.
That's good.
Yeah, that's very good.
Kind of start to feel a bit of, I would have to describe it, rigor mortis. You feel yourself kind of cradling yourself. You start to go down. Your wings arc over yourself. They begin to fold across your face. It goes black. You can't see anything. You feel disembodied. You wake up, analyze yourself. You're completely naked. Only thing you have on is a bow tie and a hat and glasses.
Like a vampire Chippendale.
Is there anything in the back of this truck?
As you try to analyze and look around and swat against the walls of the truck, your arms fall to your sides as you wave through air. As you're surrounded by darkness, you start wandering around and it doesn't appear you're in the truck anymore.
Oh, okay. Am I getting any, like, I can't see anything. Can I smell anything? Can I
You don't smell anything.
feel anything at all?
No, it almost feels like you're in a void. You look up towards the sky. You don't see any lights, stars, constellations, street lights. Nothing to put you in a particular place. Give me wits and awareness. I need 2 successes from you. Three, fantastic. You hear the faint sound of pianos being played. Set to 2. And they're in sync. It sounds like it's quite a ways away from you.
I walk towards that sound.
Okay. Start walking towards that sound, and in the distance you see 2 spotlights basking over these 2 rather large grand pianos. They're both ivory white.
Mm-hmm.
And you see 2 individuals currently playing on them. Both of them seem to be wearing matching attire.
Pardon me?
So you walk closer within eyesight. You see the 2 hunched over playing the piano with their platinum blonde hair draping over their faces.
Oh.
And Doctor, so glad you can join us tonight. So, what do you think?
What do I think about what?
Well, the gift.
The gift. Care to elaborate?
Are you that dense, Doctor? It's like penetrating stone.
You're saying you gave me a gift of turning into what I was?
We didn't give you a gift. No. My brother and I, we are not responsible. As they drop the gaze from you and shift towards into the void, you feel this wind that passed by you. It almost feels like this moist, damp air as it whisks past your naked body. Doctor, what do you think of the gift I gave you?
How could you even? I thought you were dead. How could you even influence anything?
You think that little canary killed me? This is a long time coming, Irwin. Yes, it goes back a ways. You can say that you took a bite of a particular situation. You know, good doctor, your clan, a couple centuries ago, would take poor Zemetzis and transform them into gargoyles, yes? Find it rather poetic. A little bit of my blood, and well, a little oomph from the good Kabula. And you find yourself a little bit stronger than you were. How does it feel?
If I were to be honest, it felt like raw power.
Ah, yes, raw power.
But if it's a gift, then why would you give it to me?
Can you please give me a resolve and subterfuge roll?
2 and a bestial.
2 and a bestial. Tie goes to my player.
Oh, you were so fucking.
You feel almost like tendrils wrap around your naked body. As you look around, you notice that the grand pianos have disappeared, along with the Von Kaisers. As you look down, you feel these tentacle-like limbs wrap around your fingers, your wrist. It feels like this cold, damp feeling. You shake it off and they recede like snakes.
You know, Irwin, I've been watching you for a while. That Alistair, a coterie in general, they think you're a joke. Smashing your things, interrupting your classes. Even good Abraham, he looks at you and just sees failure. Wouldn't you like to prove them wrong? I can give that to you.
And pray tell, what would that cost me?
Just your loyalty. That's all I ask.
Okay.
Oh, so we have a deal.
The second you say that, you hear footsteps hitting against, it almost sounds like cement. You see a figure break through the shadows, and a spotlight comes down on the both of you. Appears to be tailored in an all-black suit, vest, and tie. See his hand reach out, gloved, and extends towards yours. As you look to see what visage or face this individual has, it almost seems like a mask of shadow.
Well, good doctor. Shall we make this a contract?
I want to make something clear. I will not do anything to hurt my coterie.
You will not hurt your coterie. I promise.
All right. Shake his hand.
You shake his hand as he grabs your hand and holds it tight. You get the feeling of it's almost ice cold. Like you touch a surface that was in the freezer too long. It burns at first, and it begins to creep up your fingertips to your wrist, down your tendons. You feel this chill crawl up your chest and into your heart. You almost have the feeling of like you're drowning or gasping for air, which is weird because you don't breathe. The pain from it drops you to the ground. And you look down towards your naked body, and you see these black veins begin to bleed down your legs, throughout your body.
Welcome to the family, Irwin.
And that's when we pan back to the coterie.
Oh, you bitch. You bitch.
All right, we're here at the chantry. Let's go ahead and get Irwin out of the car.
Are we really gonna do it your way?
I
Like
thought
just walking up without costumes?
I thought we were going to do the compromise.
It's still kind of your way, though. We just kind of like.
But it was your
bound
idea.
To it.
It was your
It
idea.
was, but I feel like it was led. All right, you know what? It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. How about we use outfits on the next one?
Okay,
All right.
you promise? Promise on Mickey?
I promise on the trust bunny.
All right.
Go ahead and get out and go open up the back door just to make sure that he's still intact.
Okay. As you slide open the door to view Irwin, you notice he's taken a bit of a more, statue-like stance. His wings are now bent in front of his face. He's now hunched over, and he looks like a statue.
Right.
Oh, that makes it easier. We pretend it's a statue, right?
That was what I was gonna do.
Yeah, all right. We don't
Wait, the sun's not up. You shouldn't be like this. Irwin!
Bigger problem out. We don't have a dolly.
Yes, we need to get a dolly. But thankfully, I guarantee you Abraham has, I don't know, probably stupid artifacts or something delivered here, so...
Do you think if we just push him out, he'll break?
I don't want to test that theory, but
You think he would?
he's not invincible. He can break. Stone breaks.
All right. I won't kick him out then. You probably couldn't anyway.
What if we just leave him in here?
Did you just try to use reverse psychology on me?
No.
What if,
All right, let's go get Abraham.
yeah.
Close the back door real quick.
Okay.
And I'm gonna head up to the chantry door and knock.
Okay. You're gonna knock.
Yep.
Fantastic. As you knock, eventually you hear some footsteps and someone approaching the door. The door opens, and in front of you is Soon. She seems to be tailored in a rather nice red dress, her hair draped to one side. Hello?
Hi,
Memphis. Marty, you gotta pose like a bodyguard.
Soon, I believe, right?
Yes.
All right. We're here, friends with Irwin. We have a situation that requires Abraham's attention about Irwin immediately.
Well, it's kind of a bit of a meeting right now.
Okay.
Give me wits and awareness. Who's all at the door right now?
Me.
I think all three of us.
Okay, go ahead and give me wits and awareness. The difficulty for this is going to be a moderate challenge of 3.
Ooh.
That's just 2 for me.
3.
3.
And 5.
5.
Hey.
So the two of you pick up on this smell. You kind of push past Alistair a bit. You can smell that pungent, thick smoke of cigar smoke bleeding through the chantry.
Yuck.
Why does it smell like a stogie?
The second he says that, you smell, and you smell cigar smoke yourself too.
Does it smell like the brand that Capone smokes?
Somewhat similar, but you know that no one in this chantry that you know of smokes.
Mm-hmm.
What?
All right. Well,
Aren't there like a lot of books in here? Should they be smoking in here?
Hold on. Like, we're avoiding the... Can we just tell her about the situation?
I thought the three of you have met Knox. He smokes.
Knox is here.
Knox is here.
Knox is here.
Yeah.
Where's
Where's Irwin? I can go help him.
I don't
No,
think
we
you
should
can.
meet Knox.
I think we left something in the truck.
No, we need to go meet Knox,
But we
guys.
left something in the truck.
All right.
No, we should go meet Knox.
Memphis, not now. Not here.
Memphis, give me a resolve and composure. I need a success of 3 from you.
Oh God, did you bring freckles?
I did bring freckles. 4.
Or you keep it together. You grit your teeth and stow away your anger.
There's a time and a place. Soon, I desperately need to speak with Abraham. I know where his office is. If you let me in, I can go speak with him. Marilyn and Memphis could show you Irwin and what the problem is.
Fantastic. Well,
No, we shouldn't do that.
Well, I'm the coterie leader and I'm saying we're going to do it.
Well,
Now shut up.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything rather tense.
No, it's just, this is very touchy and we're very concerned about Irwin.
Okay, well, chantry's yours. She opens the door wide open.
He just wants to go in there and smoke a stogie.
And as I walk in and close the door, I'm putting on my murder gloves.
Okay.
Well,
Soon exits the chantry and follows the two of you.
is it soon, was it?
Yes.
Oh, it's not. I'm Marilyn.
She
Nice
extends
to
out
meet you.
and shakes your hand. It's nice to meet you. What was your name?
Name's Memphis.
Memphis.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You're Annabelle's child are now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen you around before. Are you new here? You've been here a while.
Oh, I've been around. I was actually in that meeting a while back.
Oh, I apologize. I don't pay much attention to anything.
When our region so happily supplied your coterie with a boon from each of us.
And a nice
Yeah.
boon it was.
I was gonna say you kind of look familiar.
What's
Okay,
wrong with
I
you?
feel like there's something a little in the air. It's a little awkward right now.
Nope.
Okay. Well, where's Irwin?
He's in the back of the truck.
But maybe we should just get to know each other a little bit more before we go into anything with that.
We just got to know
Soon,
her.
what do you like to do?
Oh, I like to practice.
What am I doing?
Wait, I'm confused here.
What am I doing?
But why are you acting that way?
What do you mean? I'm just.
You're being rather
This is,
awkward.
Oh, I get it. He thinks you're attractive.
Well, thank you.
He does that sometimes.
yeah,
Not quite my type, but thank you.
no problem.
Okay.
So are we gonna
So where's
go to
where's
the back of
Irwin
this
at?
truck now? Can we do that?
I don't.
All right, you got
Yeah.
me concerned. You're acting weird as hell.
Yeah, I guess we can do that. Right this way.
Begin leading soon towards the truck.
I'm gonna watch them walk towards it. I don't know what to do with my hands.
On the scene.
Are you trying to mouth towards Mary?
Yes, I am. The word danger.
Okay.
Nightmare.
So why don't we do a that's an interesting roll.
Where is Greek lips?
Go ahead and give me an intelligence and subterfuge
Intelligence and subterfuge.
For me.
for Memphis,
Okay.
and then Marilyn. Why don't you go ahead and give me a wits and insight?
Wits and insight.
All right, we got this.
That is your roll.
Let me use my metal.
And the way
die
I'm
on
going to
this.
treat this is that as long as your rolls either tie, or Marilyn, if you beat his, then you can understand what he's trying to relay to you.
2.
Okay. All right. You successfully mouth danger. Now I need to roll real quick.
What does that mean? Wow.
So you got a 2?
Yeah.
She's gonna see it through.
Huh. What are you doing?
What do you mean?
Are you trying to mouth the word danger?
No, I was
Are we
stretching my
in
mouth.
danger?
I sing sometimes. And I like to keep my mouth always ready.
Manipulation subterfuge.
That is a much better roll for me. Like 1 die.
Give me 5 successes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I got 6.
All right. Fantastic. Okay.
You should probably do some vocal cord warm-ups too while you're at it. It's been a while.
Right.
You don't use it, you'll lose it.
That's not how it is with singing. You don't have to practice. You just have it or you don't.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right, that's not what I heard. But
Okay.
okay.
So I feel like we're stalling.
No,
Are we?
we're starting to get into a debate here. How do you feel about that?
Okay, is he...
Do you feel like you're born with natural talent? Do you feel like you're born a singer? Or do you feel like you have to work hard every single day to achieve your dream?
Yeah, Suni, what do you think?
Okay.
Can you sing? I mean, we got time. Alistair's been there for, like, probably the rest of his life, so...
I mean, I'm just curious of what you think.
Okay, as you two begin stalling soon from going to the back of the truck, I'm gonna go inside the chantry.
Marilyn is stalling, but she doesn't know why.
Okay. Back inside in the chantry.
Alright, I'm gonna make my way to the Abraham's door.
Okay. They're both wide open, actually. You can smell now that heavy cigar stench as you break into view. You see Abraham sitting at his desk in his typical maroon suit, cane at the side, and to his side, sitting down in a rather comfy recliner, you see Knox, who's currently dressed in a tan trench coat, it looks like. Underneath, it appears that he's in his attire that you last saw him. He kind of looks a little rough. He's got stubble. His hair isn't as neat as it previously was months ago. See him puffing on a cigar. Mr. Grayson, I wasn't expecting you so soon.
How you been?
You see Knox stand up.
It's been a while.
It has been. Where have you been?
Licking my wounds, as you can see,
And as you get a really good look at him now, he's still wearing his same clothes. They're all water stained and damaged. You see a couple blood marks onto the side.
it took a while, but I'm back on my feet.
You should be more careful next time.
That indeed.
Sorry, Mr. Grayson, I wasn't expecting your company tonight. Knox just came to me, letting me know that he's okay. Apparently, he was in a torpor for quite some time.
Luckily I sinking far enough into the lake and, well, that was A-okay. Good job on the mission, by the way.
Yeah, it was a success. Thanks to you.
Well, I'm good at what I do.
I'm sure you'll be heading off to LA, won't you?
Yes, getting called back to LA. Just trying to get the travel means worked out. Well, I hope I'm not interrupting something.
No. You've already contacted them, haven't you?
Who would that be?
Well, your regent in LA. I believe Maximilian Strauss, correct?
Well, yes, I'm in contact with Strauss right now.
Well, this is just a coincidental fuckery, isn't it? Abraham,
Yes,
the reason why I've so rudely entered your office is because we have a situation with Irwin.
is he okay?
No. He's a gargoyle.
What?
I'm, sorry, come again?
He's a fucking gargoyle.
Is this kind of... Is this a joke?
This is not a joke. We got information that William Ramsey was found. Irwin went to go look for him. He got attacked. He got hurt pretty bad.
What are you talking about? What about... Ramsey wasn't with you?
No. Why?
Oh. I saw him a few weeks ago. He seemed fine to me.
Where did you see him?
He was just out and about. He seemed fine.
Well, apparently he's stark raving fucking mad now. When he attacked Irwin, he damn near killed him.
Oh, that doesn't make any sense.
Irwin was badly hurt. Unfortunately, another situation occurred where I had to bring him with me. I left him in my car. The next thing you know, he was smashing into a nightclub as a fucking 10-foot tall gargoyle.
Okay. Why don't you bring Irwin in?
Will do that. Do you have a dolly or something I can use? Because he's rather large.
Okay. Let me see what we're dealing with. Okay. You lead him outside?
Yes.
Okay. As you lead both Abraham and Knox outside, you come to a scene of both Maryland and Memphis stalling soon from opening up the vehicle.
I mean, I myself, I learned quite a good amount of piano when I was a kid, but I never got into the singing.
I
always felt like I could, though, if I tried.
Yeah, it's probably super.
Can we just open the vehicle?
What is happening?
We're getting go soon.
Going on.
Memphis, I told you to show soon Irwin.
Right, we were getting.
Where's Irwin?
Soon, open the door.
Why? Whoa, soon.
I'm telling her to open the door since Memphis clearly can't do it.
You're gonna tell
What's he
her
doing here?
to open the door?
What's going on has nothing to do with him. He's lucky.
Hey, you're the coterie leader. Why don't you open the door?
Okay, so apparently there's something I don't know right now that's happening between my Tremere and this coterie. Soon, Knox wants you to go occupy yourself for the rest of the night.
That's fine with me. You coming?
Certainly, I know a place we can go. And they both leave. Oh, okay. Where's Irwin?
What is that monster still doing alive? I thought he died.
I'm gonna go and open the door.
Okay, you open the door. As he's looking at Memphis and walking and talking. I don't understand. He helped you a lot, and you helped us to take care of the barge.
He killed everyone when he didn't need to.
Well, sometimes that's necessary.
It wasn't necessary.
Okay.
Memphis, it's not the time to think about Irwin right now. Put your fucking feelings back in the basket and let's help Irwin.
We don't know what caused Irwin. It could be anything. And all I know is everything that comes from there outside of Irwin has been trouble.
Okay.
You shouldn't go around repressing people's feelings, first of all, okay? That's not healthy.
You notice Abraham breaks from the coterie as it's arguing with each other. And you all audibly hear his cane hit the ground. What is this?
Exactly what I told you it was, Abraham.
It's Irwin.
I don't understand. There hasn't been a gargoyle made in quite some time right now. This isn't even really practiced anymore.
So you didn't have anything to do with this?
No.
I'm gonna get really close to him. Alright, he's good.
Okay.
He's telling the
He's
truth.
telling the truth.
When did this happen?
I told you tonight. He was badly hurt. I left him in my vehicle. Short while later, next thing I know, he was crashing through a nightclub door and in a complete frenzy. I had to dominate him down. Eventually, he came back to his self, but his cognitive abilities aren't fully functional. I'm not sure why he's gone into this frozen state.
We haven't really tried waking him up, though. I'm going to climb up there and try to
Memphis, please don't kiss him.
tap him on the head.
Okay. You go up and tap him on the head and it just sounds like stone. Nothing. No response.
Irwin, wake up!
Ooh, what if you do the thing from like Mulan?
Which one?
The where they go in and they ask their ancestors or like, statues to come to life and help
Well,
them.
I don't have a gong.
Oh shit. You probably have one at your house, right?
How is an old Chinese poem going to help us?
No, it's a movie.
Oh my god. Alistair.
What?
It's a Disney movie. How embarrassing.
Okay. So why don't we take the truck and back it up as close as we can to the chantry and, well, try to unload him.
All right. I can help at least try to lift him up and put him down gently.
Oh yeah, me too.
Okay. Well, let's get on with this.
I'm gonna go get in the vehicle and get it into position.
As you get in the vehicle and you back it up towards the doors, Abraham guides you. You park just right outside the doors. He props both doors wide open. It might be a tight fit, but we might be able to make this happen. So
I'm gonna get inside. I'm gonna strength check, lift him, and
okay. So Coterie, you can assist Alistair with this.
Assist.
I need a either collective or single effort success pool of 12.
of what roll though?
Strength and athletics.
Okay.
What's this one out? That's all hunger die for me.
Okay.
Don't worry, it's only half hunger die for me.
So
3.
it's gonna be. I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll. Go
Okay.
willpower.
All right.
You said you got 3.
Yeah.
Okay, a lot better. Ooh. All right, so that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8.
Okay, so 8, 11.
Hold on, I can surge.
Okay.
Is the surge just 1 die?
It's a rouse check, and then you add a die to whatever pool.
Oh, rouse check. I hate those. But we're good.
Okay.
Boom! That's another one.
Okay.
So we got it.
Memphis helped out. He lifted up the corner of one of Irwin's pronged feet. And also, you're actually doing a lot of the work as you two are hauling this massive Irwin. He's a lot heavier than he looks. He weighs as much as a car. As you start hauling him out.
Pivot!
Alright.
I don't need to pivot. It's a straight drop.
Pivot!
What are you saying pivot for? All right. Careful, Memphis. All right, I'm gonna start lowering this down.
Alright, I got it.
No, when I lower it down.
Yeah,
you
I
need
go
to-
down too.
No, you gotta get out of the way.
Lift it up higher.
It will fall on you, Memphis.
It won't fall.
I will
Catch it.
drop Irwin on you. All
Alright.
here we go.
right.
1, 2.
Wait. Hold on.
I don't have all night, Memphis.
Alright. Sorry, my foot was just weird. Alright, let's go.
1, 2, and slowly start descending down.
Okay. You both drop down. Could you please give me a strength and athletics check? Actually, let's go ahead and make it dex and athletics on this one.
Oh, my man.
All right.
So give me 4 successes. Challenging.
For each of us?
For both of you, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I got that. That's a 5 for Carl. I mean, Memphis.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4, 5.
Okay. You both successfully land on the ground, keeping Irwin up. Okay. Okay, you can bring
Good
him
job,
into the
guys.
foyer. You can.
All right.
Oh, yeah, pick him back up.
What? We're moving him
We
again?
gotta check him to the.
Is there a rug or something we can pull him on? I'm gonna pick him up again, then.
I'm gonna have you re-roll as you successfully did it before.
We do need a reroll?
No
Okay.
re-rolling.
Okay.
The two of you bring him into the foyer and gently put him onto his feet.
He fit through the door.
It took some pivoting.
Premonition, right there.
Okay.
Is that a reference? I don't understand.
As Abraham goes to close the chantry doors.
Pivot?
Okay. This doesn't make any sense. You said he transformed within a night.
Yes. And within a matter of 10 minutes.
That doesn't sound right. The ritual itself takes nights. It's a lot of work. Normally, Tremere would take Nosferatu or gangrels or Zmeetsis and, well, transformed them into gargoyles. It was rather barbaric, I know.
Yes, but it was necessary.
To an extent.
Do we need him? Do we need to take him up to the roof at Abraham
Why?
before the sun comes up?
No, that would be a horrible place. He would die.
No. I've seen the shows. I have limited experience with gargoyles, and I know he typically needs to be on top of a building.
That doesn't sound right.
It is.
Where'd you learn this?
Disney Channel.
Oh.
Okay. Well,
It's a good source of information.
yeah, that's not what we're gonna do. I'm not entirely too sure. So you said you had to dominate him?
Yes, I had to dominate him to get him to stop attacking me. He didn't even recognize who I was.
Okay. Well, unless he has a master somewhere, gargoyles have masters that they listen to.
That's true.
Gargoyles don't have minds of their own. They're not. They weren't made to have minds of their own. They were made to take orders.
And after I dominated him, he did have his memories?
So you're his master.
I don't think so. I had nothing to do with his creation.
But he listened to you.
Because I used a discipline on him.
Well,
So are we
forced
putting him on
to.
the roof or not?
Did Irwin did he remember who he was?
Yeah, he seemed like he remembered his identity.
Well, that's another odd thing. Gargoyles don't normally remember who they were. It was part of the ritual. This doesn't seem like any sort of blood sorcery that I've ever encountered. Though, he does have features of gargoyles that were previously Zemeetsis.
Really?
That sounds disgusting.
Yes, like I mentioned before, Nosferatu, gangrels, and Zemeetsis were all used to make gargoyles. They all, had particular jobs. Some were sentinels, others were scouts. Depending on what type of kindred they would use, you would get a particular type of gargoyle.
How would a Tremere, let alone become a gargoyle, but then have Zemeetsi features?
Yes, I can't quite wrap my head around this one.
Alright, so I brought this up in front of a Nox because...
Nox.
Have you had any dealings with Strauss?
Not personally, no.
I personally have never encountered with him. I just know of him through acquaintances, grapevine things. And last I remember, he's rather knowledgeable when it comes to gargoyles.
Well, now that you say it, he might be someone we could reach out to.
Because it clearly sounds like you're out of your element here.
Is anyone versed with Auspex? I think if somehow we could reach Irwin inside of his mind, we might be able to...
Hey, what if you do that one thing
Well, one thing.
with the webs?
It's actually a brilliant idea. Marilyn, I think you
You
can...
mean what I did to the werewolf? I don't want to kill
Wait,
Irwin.
werewolves.
That was what happened at the nightclub. There was black spiral dancers.
There's a lot going on tonight.
Okay,
There's a lot of
There's a
things
lot.
happening
You don't
tonight.
want to know. You shouldn't know. Tell him to forget.
Okay, one thing at a time. Let's tackle the issue with Irwin. If you have a way of getting into Irwin's mind, that might be our chance to get him out of the stasis, at least.
Well, what would I do when I got there? I mean, I can't just, grab him and pull him back.
Not
No,
entirely
that's
too
not
sure.
what he's a gargoyle. Oh my god. What if I go in and I go to grab him, I pull him back, and I'm stuck inside of the statue? I don't like this.
I don't I hope that doesn't happen.
hope
If
not.
that happened, I'll come in back in and rescue you.
Then you're gonna be stuck inside the statue.
I won't be stuck inside the statue.
I don't like this plan.
And even if I am, I already know to get on top of the building.
I'm going to agree with Abraham here. Marilyn, tonight you did something in all of my nights of walking this earth I have never seen done. Not only was I astounded, but I was left in awe and was impressed by those feats that you did in that club. If anyone here can enter Irwin's mind and reach out to him, I have full trust in your capability to do it.
I don't know what to tell him. What do you want me to tell him?
See if he's aware of where he has. Maybe he doesn't even know. Maybe he's trapped within his own mind.
What if I get trapped in there?
Then I'll go and get Diedrich.
Oh, don't do that.
Wait, why?
He'll probably be really upset that I'm doing all this right now. I don't want to get I'd rather be trapped in there than get in trouble again.
Well, Diedrich
I got grounded last time, Alistair.
Diedrich grounded
He
you?
grounded me.
Hey,
You're a full-grown woman. How is he grounding you?
I don't need to hear you get all condescending, okay? It's just sometimes.
I'm not being condescending.
Sometimes, if I break the rules, there's a punishment for it. I get that, kind of, a little bit.
sounds like Double D's being abusive again.
All right, you know what? I'll go in. But if I get stuck in there, grab anybody else, okay? Anybody else. Find Gator.
Fine. Okay. I keep hearing about this gator, and I have no idea.
Hey, how about Gator?
Find Gator. If I get stuck in there, he can get me out. He is amazing.
He's pretty cool.
Okay, gator it is.
But don't let Diedrich know that you're bringing him either. Don't let Diedrich know about any of this. Nothing.
Wait, which part?
Anything.
Okay.
Don't even talk to him. Don't breathe in his direction.
We don't breathe, so it's...
Don't pretend to breathe in his direction.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm going in. Right now?
Okay. I'm not entirely too sure how you're going to perform this, but it's an idea, so let's try it.
I'm gonna clear away and give Marilyn some space.
Okay.
Alright. Remember me.
You'll be fine, Marilyn.
I'm gonna go up to his cold, weird gargoyle body. Whoa. Touch. Roll.
Okay, so you're going to try to perform what you did with the guru?
Yeah.
Alright. Can I see your character sheet?
Uh-oh.
He's gonna tear it
This
up.
is your fault.
He's gonna tear it up.
What? What do you mean?
He's adding... He might be adding things to your sheet.
Or taking things away? Oh no, my willpower.
Okay. Alright. So, you ran out of space on your sheet. I had to add a dot. I left it blank. You're going to have to come up with a name for this. So go ahead and add that one dot. Plus resolve. Any dots you have in the cobweb, you can use with this discipline.
Okay.
Irwin, can you give me a subterfuge plus composure roll versus this roll?
You just created a discipline.
Wait, there's no name?
No.
You said it's that dot and then resolve?
Yes.
Oh, the great discipline of Untitled.
TBA discipline.
This is not a big roll. Wait, in the web?
Yeah, so your cobweb
Okay.
lore sheet, those
Okay.
dots,
Okay.
plus that dot, plus resolve.
Gotcha. That is a 3.
What'd you get?
Is he-
That's a 8 with a critical, no messy critical.
You got 8.
Yeah, he got, that's the best roll he's literally ever gotten.
Put it down in history.
They're all successes.
So
And-
you did subterfuge plus composure.
Yeah.
All right. Marilyn, you go to... and nothing happens.
Alright, let me try it again.
Okay.
Alright. I'm just nervous.
All right, go ahead and give me another roll.
3 again.
4.
4. Again, Marilyn, you go to.
Can I want to give her can I, like, use a leadership role to, like, try to boost her confidence in this?
Yeah, actually, we could do that.
Y'all really want me to go in there and die. Metagaming is hell right now, but y'all want me to fucking just die.
I want to see what happens when
I
you use
don't.
this new discipline.
I don't.
Okay, so is that charisma and leadership?
Yeah, we're gonna do charisma and leadership. Memphis, you could also, just like the club if you wanted to, too.
Yeah. Marilyn, you got this.
I don't know.
You have the
I
power.
think it might have been like a fluke or something.
So anything past 5 is a bonus die towards Marilyn.
Okay,
You have the
I'm gonna
power
go ahead and
of
do
the
another
Bronco.
willpower.
Sure.
And what is this, charisma?
So 1, 2,
Charisma
3,
and
4,
leadership.
5, 6. I got 7.
7? Okay, that's 2
7.
bonus die.
How many?
2.
2 so far.
Guys, why are you doing this to me?
I've got 3.
So you got an additional, you got 3 altogether?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. So you get 2 bonus die.
Still on 3.
Willpower!
I don't have any more.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Well, that one's cocked. So I got 1 and a bestial.
Finally.
Why do you guys want me? Why do you want this to happen?
You got a
Why are you
bestial.
doing this?
1 and a bestial.
Okay.
So you get to come in my mind as I'm at bestial.
All right, but when it doesn't work again, don't say I didn't tell you so.
So, Irwin. This is going to get a little interesting.
Uh-oh.
Coterie, you notice Marilyn. She really psychs herself up listening to the morale boost from the two of you. All of a sudden, you watch her eyes. They go all white. She begins to, almost like she's weaving something with her fingers. You watch her do a gesture like this, and then weave her fingers entwined, and you watch these red strands as she cuts the tips of her fingers wide open, and blood begins to drip down them. It's almost this red neon-like translucent thread that has blood droplets running around it. She fans it out as it blankets over Irwin, and almost like a net, she entwines him. And she pulls him in and pulls him into an embrace. Just like with the guru, they go into a stasis. Marilyn, you find yourself in the network. Those red lines strand across the sky, zap, and illuminate your surroundings. Give me wits and awareness. I need you to give me a straightforward roll of 2.
Home again, home again. 2.
2. Okay. Takes you a while. You hear grunting and stomping, flapping of wings.
Oh.
Your network's a little different this time, though. As you start walking down this void of black, you start to notice that television screens begin to pop up and just start to have some static. See one television screen to change to a channel. It's almost anime-ish. You see a male individual in a American flag blushing into the wind with a eagle-like mask standing on top of a building. You try to read the subtitles, but you can't quite make them out. It pans from the male hero down towards the ground, and you see 5 female figures, all in leather jackets, all different colors. The TV turns off.
I was
As you
watching
get
that.
closer and closer, you come to almost a circular dome-like room that's just covered in television screens, the static. In the center, you see this bestial-looking figure in the darkness as he flaps his wings and roars out. And he turns around and you see Irwin's gargoyle form staring at you with these blank black eyes.
Hey, Irwin? Irwin?
Nerd bottles! Nerd bottles!
All right. You're upset about your bottles. I'm sorry. All right. It was a joke. It was a prank. Okay. It was a joke.
And he starts thrashing around, punching out television screens, hitting it with his tail and wings. Static begins to zap out. The TVs go blank.
Irwin, are you any in the least bit coherent right now? Do you know who I am?
Give me a charisma and leadership roll. Give me a resolve and composure, Irwin.
Oh.
3.
Oh.
All 3. You were like blowing everyone's ears drums out of their skull right now.
That is 3.
3. Okay. Tie goes to my player. Marilyn. As you try to calm him down, you grab him by the shoulders.
All right.
His
Yeah,
wings
that's better.
recede and come down.
Just think about, like blood cells and stuff. White, red, other stuff having to do with that.
Puny doctor.
Puny. Okay. All right. So you're good. You're okay now. You recognize me, right? All right. Who am I?
Ma.
That works. All right. So here's the deal. You're stuck in like this weird stone form out in the real world right now. Okay. I had to come in to try to see if I could get you to like wake up or something.
Ma.
You seem strangely okay with this, like you know what's going on.
No.
How? All right. What do we do? You know what we do?
Dr. Bud.
Dr. Bad?
Dr. Bud.
What do you mean?
Bud.
Why?
No friend.
What? No friend? What does that mean?
He holds out his hand. You go to grab it. All of a sudden it begins to shrink and form back in a cold, very familiar grip as you stare at a naked Irwin with just a bow tie, glasses, and hat. Irwin, you come to.
Hey.
How'd I get here?
I came in and I'm trying to get you to wake up
Oh,
out there in the real world, and you're naked right now. So you just like take that hat off your head and cover your junk up with that. That'd be great. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate that.
No problem.
All right, so I don't really know what to do at this point. I don't know if I can if I try to pull you out with me, if that'll wake you up. I don't know if it'll make your brain explode, but technically it's stone right now, so I don't think that'll happen. So it could be safe.
I mean, thinking anywhere's better than being stuck in nothing.
Marilyn, keep me what's in awareness. I need a moderate success of 3 die.
Two.
Okay, you don't notice anything.
All right, so here's the deal. You're going to give me your hand. Come on. All right, there. That is the limpest. All right. Okay. Well, close your eyes with me. We're gonna try if I can see if I can just poof you out here. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna try to roll.
Go ahead and give me another roll.
That's a 3.
All right. You, two of you snap out of it. As this happens, you notice that his form begins to shift back, And as he does, you notice that it's almost like gravel as his skin falls to the ground and plumes into a dust cloud. As he sheds this form, you see Irwin currently covered in just dust and debris as he shakes off his gargoyle form.
I did it.
Wow, that worked. Marilyn, good job.
What do you mean?
Still naked.
What do you think was gonna happen?
I
Doc, you're back.
I am. I'm gonna go get some clothes on. I'll be right back.
Wait, hold on. You just turned into a gargoyle. And then you turned back.
He's kind of naked also, so maybe we should go let him put some clothes on.
I feel very exposed
go do
right
that.
now. So
I think we've all seen a penis before. Like,
Yeah, I've seen. Yep.
And
yeah.
oh my, wow. I don't understand what's going on right now. Just how did you do that, Irwin? Two of you, please give me wits and awareness.
I didn't do anything.
That's remarkable, Marilyn.
four.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. So, two of you both notice on Irwin's right hand, it's kind of hard to tell because of all the dust and debris that's on him, but it appears he has some sort of mark on his hand.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna just get some clothes on real quick.
What's on your hand?
I don't know. And
Don't try grabbing it. It's limp as hell.
really.
What do you...
I point out to the mark. What is that on your hand?
did you hurt yourself or?
I
What does it
don't
look like?
remember hurting
Yeah.
Did
myself.
you get a tattoo?
We'll get a good look at it.
Get a good look at it. All right. As the coterie goes towards Irwin's hand, and you start swatting away the dust. It almost looks like a tattoo.
Can we perhaps talk about this after I get dressed?
Were you?
Yeah,
Just
let
a
the man
moment.
go get dressed. Let him get decent at
I
least.
thought we just all agreed we've all seen a penis before.
That's what I thought.
Right. I feel exposed. I just said that. Just
You're in the back of a truck.
Just because
It's
we've
fine.
all seen lots of penises doesn't mean we want to see his, okay?
I wouldn't say I've seen a lot of penises.
P9? Penis?
A flock.
okay.
gaggle
I'm running to
of
my
penis.
room and grab some clothes and change real quick.
Hey, so when I was in there, Dum Irwin, he was saying some weird stuff.
Wait, his gargoyle was talking?
Yeah, is that not normal? Is that something they do?
So his gargoyle had a different personality?
He said, Irwin, no, little man, no, doctor, something bad. He was saying he was bad, and I said, what do you mean? He said he's not, no friend.
Like,
Maybe the gargoyle feels like Irwin is his competition. Especially if they're vying for the same body. These
classic Bruce Banner.
Wait, is that even Abraham? Is that even possible? Can two minds exist within one body? As far as a gargoyle,
I can tell you right now, I've seen two things I thought, two impossible things tonight. Whatever you did, young lady, and what happened to Irwin.
two minds,
It's not reversible.
two minds.
This is a lot to process right now.
What do you
Are you okay?
Did we break you?
Two minds,
Do I need to go into you now?
two minds in one body. There's only one other person I know that has two minds in one body.
Are you gonna go straight to that, really? It's a gargoyle. It's a gargoyle thing, right? That's what they do, right? It's a new thing, maybe.
Are you talking about a Malkavian?
I'm talking about Von Kaiser.
Is it cool?
What? Von Kaiser's dead.
I don't think we should be saying his name.
Okay.
Maybe that like summons him.
Okay.
Von Kaiser, Von Kaiser, Von Kaiser.
I'm
Memphis.
not too sure who Von Kaiser is. Is it an individual that should be aware of?
You should. It was a problem we cleaned up about 3 months ago, around the same time as the barge.
Or did we clean it up?
Do you remember about the old hospice that burnt down?
memory's a little fuzzy, but kind of stood out, yes.
Yeah, that entire building was infested with flesh crafting.
Zamitzi?
Yes, a Zamitzi that should no longer be. He met final death, but then again, for some reason, he and his brother seem to have a knack for popping their heads back up.
He did say gargoyles were made from Zamitzis.
Yeah, the Zamitzi. If Irwin drank his blood,
I mean, he would have.
He diablerized
I
him?
don't care if I age myself at this point. During the Anarch Revolt, they specifically said that was one of our absolute unnecessary at all cost was to never drink Zamitzi blood. There apparently was a curse, something inside of it.
I need to I need to go to my study now. I need to go through a couple of things. Though, with you saying that, Grayson, I think you and I should sit down sometime and mull over some things.
Agreed.
I will immediately start looking into this. This is a lot of information is helpful. It definitely gives me a starting point. I'll reach out to Strauss. Maybe he can shed some light on our situation.
I'm going to go ahead and... Abraham, is there a way that I can contact you quicker than a personal visit?
He turns around and leaves. Goes back to his study. Takes some time. Comes back. I don't like using this thing, but you can call me. He rattles off a phone number towards you. It's emergency only.
I will only call you if absolutely necessary.
Okay.
I'm going to just go ahead and quick text the letter A to him. And if you need to get a hold of me in an emergency, you can call that number.
See the phone illuminate and chirp. Alright, Grayson. Hopefully Irwin's alright. Back downstairs. Irwin. As you get to your room and start putting on a change of clothes and you start swatting off all this dust and debris and gravel, it's in every nook and cranny you can think of. You start digging out of your ears and from the back of your ears. Even the crevices of your eyes has sand in it. As you start swatting off the rest of the dust from your arms and you analyze your hand trying to figure out what your coterie is trying to look at. It does look like a tattoo, but now that you've completely cleared it, it's very interesting. You think you've seen this before. It looks like a serpent that's coiled around, eating its own tail. In the very center of it, though, has this lines of teeth that line and spiral down and down and down.
Oh. Okay.
As you really get a good look at that hand now, you notice down in your fingernails, they're a little bit blacker. Almost looks like you bruised your fingers. So the veins, a couple strands of them, are black lines that run through your hands and your palm. So you look at it and analyze yourself. You look back at the mirror, the check that you got all the dust. You see, well, it was an agreement and we had to put a reminder on you.
Don't suppose you could have put it on a less revealing area?
Well, I've heard that when you replicate somebody or copy someone, it's a flattery. So why don't you copy good Abraham and cover up that hand?
Again, nothing is going to happen to my coterie.
Of course not. The agreement was...
And if anything does, the agreement is off.
Yes, the agreement was that you would not hurt your coterie.
God damn it, Irwin.
Doctor.
Wunderbar. I look forward to working hand in hand with you.
And he vanishes.
I punch the mirror.
You punch the mirror and shatter it. As you do, you seed your fist back as you notice that you cut your knuckles open. That hand begins to heal on its own.
Alright, I'm going to... I for sure have some gloves around, so I'm gonna
Sure.
put them on both my hands.
You start ratting around your little dwelling. You find some winter gloves and you slide them on.
Now we'll return back to the coterie.
Okay. As you saunter back upstairs and rejoin your coterie. Appears that they're just finishing out the conversation as you catch Abraham rushing towards the study. Irwin, I'm glad you are feeling okay. Or at least looks like it. Do you need anything? Do you need blood or?
I am actually starving right now.
Why don't you wait outside with your coterie? I'll fetch you some blood bags. I keep a reserve here.
Oh, thank you. That would be great.
He leaves, and you rejoin your coterie.
I feel like that Hot Fuzz meme or gif. It's just like shame.
You notice that he's fully dressed now, and no longer nude.
All right, now we can talk.
Okay. So, why do you start from the beginning, Irwin? What happened?
I remember I was in your car.
Yes, which you destroyed, by the way.
I'm very sorry
Hope
about
that your professor's salary can pay for the damages.
I
I don't think it's his fault.
didn't do it on purpose. I just...
Which brings
What?
us back
This
to
is
the
what
point.
I'm talking about. 1% always picking on the lower 99. It's ridiculous.
Brings us back to the point. How did this even happen to you?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. That kind of came out of left field.
Were you around anyone that could have cast a ritual on you?
No.
Have you been
He
doing
lives in the
any...
chantry.
It's true. He's
The last
constantly surrounded by people who could have done this.
big thing that happened to me was Ramsey stabbed me in the heart with a freaking stake.
And you were out for a while.
Right?
Wait, I don't know
I
that.
guess this could be changeling related. Ramsey had spent time in the hedge. It's possible.
He didn't look okay. He
Well,
looked
here's
sickly.
the thing. Nox is here.
Nox is here.
Nox is back. Apparently he went to Torpor, sank to the bottom of the river. He said he saw Ramsey back a few weeks ago, and he was perfectly fine walking about.
Did I miss a memo? Are we starting a glove club?
What do you mean?
I just felt like I needed to
Now I want gloves.
wear more clothes than I already was.
Is that what
it
we're
felt
doing?
really
I
exposed.
guess so. They can tell us. You guys are going to try to do that without us. Unless you're ashamed about your weak handshake.
I was.
What about that tattoo? When did you get a tattoo?
Show us the mark on your hand.
I pull it off.
Okay. As he pulls off the glove, see the same sigil that I rattled off before.
I recognize that, don't I?
It looks fairly familiar.
I mean, putting two and two together, you didn't have that before you turned into gargoyle.
I didn't.
Where'd you go get it done?
I didn't.
Why aren't you concerned about it?
I am. I'm kind of in shock right now.
Did
A
neither-
lot has happened.
That's
Did
true,
neither
that's
of
true.
you recognize what it looks like?
You two, you definitely don't know what that is. Could you please give me what's an insight?
Is that the mouth of the Sarlacc pit?
What?
It kind of does look like the Sarlacc pit.
You're a Star Wars fan?
Ooh.
Yeah.
7.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you recall going through Diedrich's study, you did come across the symbol for Clan Zamitzi.
I've seen that before.
The Ouroboros.
Yeah.
It's the symbol for Clan Zamisi.
Diedrich has it in some of his books.
So my question is,
Oh yeah, 2 minds.
Irwin, before Von Kaiser was dispatched, did you do anything to him that would warrant his manipulation of you? Because now you're clearly marked by something. You need to show Abraham this. Whatever this is, it's not good.
I can't imagine. No. I don't recall anything. No.
Did you say his name 3 times?
Did you ever drink Von
No.
Kaiser's blood?
You mean like straight from him?
Even from his creations.
I
It's like a sickness.
Back in Quad Cities, I did bite into one of his ghouls he set on us.
God damn it. Alright.
I didn't really think too much of it at the time.
It's fine. You didn't know, but never drink from a Zamitzi.
Oh god, are you gonna turn into him?
Don't.
As of
I
right
hope
now,
not.
I'm putting the effective order: no one drink from Irwin's blood.
I wasn't gonna.
I mean, I don't think anyone was going to anyway, or ever has.
I might take a sip.
No, you will not.
No, I mean like before. I'm not opposed.
Irwin, I think it's best that you stay here tonight. It's getting probably late.
It's getting early.
Alright.
You've had a rather long night.
I'm going to return home. I have some things to think about.
Yeah, I should probably be getting back too.
Where are you going?
Back to...
Annabelle?
Yeah.
Actually, I told you I made you a promise that I was going to try to get you released.
You did? Yeah. Yeah. Also, they were totally twins.
Were they?
They were. I told you. Heart of the cards.
Okay. You said they're twins, then. Pull out a $100 bill. There you go. Don't spend it all in one place. All right.
What is this? This
That's-
cash?
Yes.
You carry cash?
Yes.
Okay, boomer. This guy carries cash.
Okay.
I'll look into my purse with cash in it and like tuck it down.
I'm confused. I definitely wasn't born after World War II. That's why it's called boomer. It's the baby boomers. There's an increase in birth rate after the massive death and loss of human life after World War II.
So are we having a sleepover at Alistair tonight?
No, we're having a sleepover at Annabelle's because he's going to get me released.
Okay, I'm gonna come with because I don't want to go home.
Oh my god, hamsters all around.
Did you let Diedrich know that? Oh, you're playing hooky then.
Yeah.
He's been doing weird stuff, and he's freaking me out.
What do you mean,
And now
weird
this
stuff?
is happening.
Oh, God. What do you explain to me? What do you mean weird thing?
Does he have a tattoo?
No, he's not. I haven't looked. He did the weird eyes going black thing, and he's been arguing with himself in different voice.
The same with Soon.
Can I get a wits and insight from Marilyn, please? Give me 1 success.
Oh, all right.
Wait, we've got. So Diedrich is doing that, and soon.
Yes, I told you about it
soon?
the other day.
5.
Yes, you
Forgetting
videotaped.
something?
I told you about it.
Am I forgetting something?
You're forgetting a particular phone call. A particular time.
And
Yes,
For
I
you.
am forgetting. Nope, not there. Uh-oh.
And they apparently what's her name?
Soon did it. Von Kaiser did it. Who else?
And we saw Sammy there.
Who's Sammy?
Which Kaido apparently knows about her.
I tried telling him about it, and
I thought
he
Sammy
told me
and
not to
Soon-
worry about it. And they've been
Yeah, she tried to snoop in on you.
they've been
Phone out
hanging
and
out
check it.
along with Annabelle too.
As you pull out your phone and check it, you have a missed call at 12:01 from Diedrich.
Time is it now?
Well past midnight.
I'm gonna go step in the other room real quick.
Okay.
Did you say Annabelle?
You
They
can call back.
soon mentioned that they. No, I'm sorry. I was told that Soon and Annabelle were spending time together.
Do you think they're part of the sisterhood?
Sisterhood?
Yeah, the ritual that we saw them at.
I don't know if that's what it was. I don't know what that was. You should probably show Alistair that video.
All right. I'm going to whip out my phone and show him that video.
Okay, so let's resolve Marilyn's scene real quick. Marilyn, as you call Diedrich, it rings and rings and goes straight to voicemail.
I'm gonna try calling again.
So you repeatedly call Diedrich, still don't get an answer. Memphis,
Yeah,
you pull out your phone.
right?
You go to your gallery.
Mm-hmm.
You check all your photos and videos.
Yeah.
They appear to be missing.
What?
They appear to be missing.
What are?
All your pictures and videos.
Can I check to see if I'm logged in on my Apple account?
If you're logged in your Apple account, okay, you go double check. It's not logged in right now.
All right, I'm going to log in.
Okay, you log in.
Yeah.
Everything seems fine.
All right, I go to my gallery.
All gone.
They're all gone. Huh.
You look puzzled, Memphis. What's wrong?
The video's gone.
What?
What? All right. So
All of my photos are gone. Everything. Wait. I made a physical backup. So we should be all right.
Okay.
But it's at the Succubus Club.
all right.
If Annabelle's in this, you know what? Maybe I should talk to Annabelle.
How about you let me talk to Annabelle? After all, I'm going to try to get you released, right?
Yeah, but like me and her have that like back and forth.
Do you not want to be released or
I
not?
want to be released. Yes.
Okay, then why don't you let me talk to her?
All right. Do you want to see the video first?
It sounds to me like you've already explained to me what was in the video.
Yeah, with like all the girls, they were doing a ritual called a sisterhood.
And you said Soon was involved, right?
There's a giant fountain.
Yes.
And you said that this isn't a Tremere activity?
What about tell them
No.
about what she did?
I did mention it to him already.
Oh,
She cornered me and threatened me.
that's why I didn't want to show her what was in the
Okay.
truck.
Marilyn, you've called several times at this point. Did you want to leave a voicemail?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Diedrich, I saw Mr. Cole. Trying to call you back. Kind of wish you'd pick up the phone. So just call me back as soon as you get this. I'm gonna hang up.
Okay. You're in the coterie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you rejoin the coterie, you notice Abraham walking in with some blood bags. I'm sorry. I hope I'm not interrupting anything. Here you go, Irwin.
Thank you
Sorry,
so
we're
much.
just trying to piece things together.
Okay. Does anyone else parched? I brought a couple extras.
I'll have to pass, thank you.
I'm alright,
Of course.
Is it human?
Well, yes.
Then no.
I would like to, Abraham, if you would, I think our conversation earlier may be onto something. If you would look at Irwin's right hand.
Irwin, can I see?
As I'm
He
sipping.
extends out his gloved hand. Takes yours. Why do you have... It looks like Clan Zemetsi's on. Why do you have this?
It was on my hand after I came out of the gargoyle.
Huh. That's even...
May explain the Zemitzi features.
I've never heard of a Zemitz using cold Onyx sorcery to turn a kindred into a gargoyle.
Coldonic surgery?
Coldonic sorcery is an old discipline. It's rarely known these nights.
Legend has it that a demon of sorts came towards Clan Zemitzi and bestowed this sorcery amongst them.
Kapula.
That name does sound familiar.
We killed him.
What?
Well,
I don't
alright,
think we
I'm sorry.
did.
I'm sorry, yeah. She killed him.
No, I don't think I did.
When did you kill...
Abraham, I think this is a conversation for one of those nights.
Alright, it's getting rather early. I'm going to turn in for the night. You probably should rest up too, Irwin.
Yeah.
Coterie, you all have a nice night, and thank you for recovering Irwin.
Right. I will try my best to contain Kevin's rage tomorrow night. I assure you that he's most likely going to investigate this.
I will. Thank you. And you all have a nice night.
You too.
Takes his leave.
All right. And I want to look towards Memis and Marilyn. Why don't you all walk with me while we wait for a ride to show up?
Okay.
And I'm going to start walking.
Marilyn, before you go, thank you for pulling me out of there.
I mean, you're welcome. Alistair kind of convinced me to do it too, so.
I owe you all, so thank you.
Hey, don't ever worry about it.
I'm sorry about your car.
You can thank us by figuring out what's wrong with you.
It's gonna take some
Or
time.
train your new power.
Yeah.
Not think this is a gift. If anything, it's a curse.
But turn it into a blessing.
Typically not how curses are
You're
designed.
so positive.
I'm gonna walk.
Okay, Coterie leaves,
Mm-hmm.
and we're all leaving together.
Memphis, Marilyn, and myself are all leaving because we showed up. Well, I guess we can take the
Moving in.
a van that was used for music equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that's a good point. I'll take that to the chop shop as well. Just give it to him as a freebie.
Okay.
Since we stole it.
All right.
So we'll drive that to the chop shop, and then once there, I'm gonna see if I can get a rental or get a car that I can loan from them.
Okay.
Maybe Kaido might even have been there already by the time we
Or
get
we
there.
could call an Uber.
Or I need a vehicle.
You can just stay the night at my house.
Like I said, I intend to go and speak with Annabelle. So
Right.
we got to make this quick. And you also don't want to go home.
I changed my mind. I need to stop by. and make sure everything's alright.
Okay, then we'll drop you off, and Memphis and I
Leave
will...
me there.
Oh, you... What's...
I need you guys to come in with me.
Do we have time?
It's getting rather early, so...
What if we do this? What if we reconvene at Alistair's and then knock out everything tomorrow? Because I do have to get with my bandmates also.
Fine.
Not really a necessity, Memphis, but...
Priorities, Alistair.
As long as you think you're going to be alright, Marilyn. Okay. So, I'm going to take you up on that, though, Memphis, heading with you to the Succubus Club.
The Succubus? Awesome! You've never seen my room before.
So, we'll go ahead and do the, drop Marilyn off,
Okay.
drop the car off at the chop shop,
Alright.
and then pick up something and head to the Succubus Club.
Okay. So you're going to go drop Marilyn off at Alcott.
Yeah, whichever route was the quickest, or along the ways. That way we're not doing backtracking or looping around.
Gotcha. Okay. So, you drop Marilyn at Alcott Oddities. You come to a closed Alcott Oddities. The closed sign's flipped over, the lights are off. Here's, he closed down early. What would you like to do?
Before I close the door, just keep an eye on your phones, just in case.
If you need me, I'll have my phone on me. I don't plan on sleeping anytime soon, so.
Okay, thanks, guys.
No worries.
I'm gonna close the door and head up.
Alright. You watch Marilyn close the door to Alcott Oddities, closes the blind, and leaves from sight. The two of you begin heading towards the chop shop. As you do, you pull up, and you notice Kaido is currently standing outside on his phone, conversing with somebody.
Get out of the vehicle and close the door, head over to him while he's on his phone.
Alright, I'll call you later. Grayson.
Kaido?
Well, tonight was a doozy. I had to call in a specialty group to take care of tonight.
Yeah. Irwin's back to his normal self, and that's a whole mess in itself.
I don't know what's happening in the city, but I need to come up with a strategy with Kevin and the rest of the hounds. Get Damien in on this. Obviously, I'm going to be as discreet as I can with the coteries' involvement.
I understand, but at this point, the Black Spiral Dancers are a problem. They're attacking us in our own territory. The other Guru tribes have nothing to do with it. They're pushing for a war. They want Kevin to lash back, and if he hits against the wolves will bite back.
It's quite a mess. I dropped the twins off with a George Castelli, I don't know, their child or something. They seem to be fine.
Okay.
Well, we'll think of a plan. I dropped your Wraith off. I'm assuming you're dropping this.
Yeah, we stole it to carry
Yeah.
Irwin back. But, who were these twins, by the way? You said they were
Giovanni's.
Giovanni, correct?
Yes.
So, they're finally starting to make their cut of the city as well.
It
Yeah.
appears they saw the Lasombra have success with, well, joining the sect, and apparently they want refuge too in the city.
Are the Giovanni not already part of the Camarilla?
No.
No.
They've particularly been a rather independent clan for quite some time. That's Hikata now. It's not Giovanni.
Hikata.
Hikata. Are you ready for this weekend?
Yeah, sure. What are we doing?
The packet I gave you?
Oh, is that on Sunday?
What are you guys talking
I
about?
believe it's on Sunday, yeah.
That's the 22nd, right?
Yeah.
Is it a Christmas party?
No, that's this is weird. I don't normally tell it. It's my birthday.
Oh,
But
you're a Christmas baby. Oh my God.
what?
What if you dressed up like Santa Claus on your birthday?
I've never, and nor will I ever do that.
Vampa Claus.
Well, I tell you what you could give Alistair for his birthday.
Oh, I know. I've seen his dungeon.
Passing the class. Passing the class.
A class?
That's what I
Oh,
was-
yeah, no problem.
Passing the class.
Right.
And what dungeon are you talking about?
Oh, God, for the love of sakes.
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
It's Memphis found. I have a kink dungeon, alright? Since the entire fucking city's gonna learn it now anyways.
That's something I didn't want to know. Okay. Wow.
So your birthday's coming up this weekend.
That I was gonna bring up. Yes, you need to pass this class.
Oh, yeah, no problem. I'm going to crush it.
I'm coming over tomorrow to the Succubus Club, and we're going to study together.
Yes. For fuck's sakes. Yes.
All right.
He
Okay.
needs as much tutoring as possible, and I think you are probably the only person who could do it.
No,
right.
I'm a crammer. I cram right before the test.
That
Boom, easy pass.
that does not work.
It does work.
Does
Quiz me.
Okay. What clan was Giovanni a part of now?
Haiku.
Hakata. We literally went over
Fail.
this
Failed.
5 seconds ago.
30 seconds ago, he said Hakata.
Yeah, I didn't know I was cramming. I didn't go into cramming state. It's like a meditative state where I just absorb learning. You didn't give me a chance.
Okay. Let's go over this one.
All right.
How about we up the stakes?
All right.
Let's up the stakes. You're so good at this, right?
Yes.
Okay, give me your hand.
All right.
I'll grab a finger. You get you get it wrong. Find out what happens.
So,
No!
Memphis,
I don't like this.
in about 10 seconds now, what discipline is Alistair about to use?
He could use a multiple disciplines.
There's just one in particular that he uses quite a bit. Name 2 of Alistair's disciplines.
All right. Fisticane is part of Potence.
Very good.
Very,
Ah!
very good.
All right.
Also, did you name moves from my discipline?
Yeah, I did. You see? That should count as 2, right? No
Okay.
finger break.
So, another discipline. What's
What?
another discipline that I have?
What discipline increases Alistair's stamina?
Harry Law. That's a good one.
Auspex. Ah!
Fortitude, which would have been very convenient for you and your finger at that moment. Perhaps you should study with Kaido tomorrow night.
Yep.
Alright, Grayson, I've had a long night. It's getting early. I'm going to turn in.
All right. And I'm going to go ahead and take a vehicle here and take Memphis home.
Okay.
Heal your fucking finger, Memphis.
I'm gonna mend it. All right, we're good.
Okay. As you mend your busted finger and you acquire a vehicle from the chop shot, Alistair, Kaido takes his leave. So we're going to pan over to Alcad Oddities.
Spooky.
Miss Alcott,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
Have I already entered the building?
Correct.
And all the lights and everything are off?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go straight down to Diedrich's study and see if he's down there.
Okay. You go down to the city, notice the lights are off.
Okay. Is the door open?
It's not, but you know how to open it.
I'm gonna go ahead and open it up and go in.
Okay. You slide the shelf out of the way and enter into the study. You flip on the lights. You know the study almost like the back of your hand. You come to a rather peculiar scene. The desk is moved out of the way. Books are currently stacked on the ground. It appears that he was either studying something, looking, researching. On the ground, though, there's something oddly familiar about this drawing or some sort of blood marks on the ground. In the center, you see a pile of broken glass, and it almost looks like he was trying to clean up the markings off the ground, but the blood stained the floor.
Do I recognize it at all, or is it just like a...
Give me a wits and insight. We'll make it a 2, straightforward.
That is a 4.
4. This looks identical to the ritual that Beckett performed for you.
I'm gonna pull my phone out and take a picture of it.
You snap a photo.
Put it back in my pocket. And, what are the general books stacked up? What are they generally on? Any certain topic, or are they random?
You start flipping through it, and a lot of it's journals and recordings from Felix. Some of it's Beckett's work. A lot of it's pertaining to Clan Zmitzi. Some of it's over fundamentals of the web. A lot of interviews that he's had with Malkavians. And then some of the lore goes into demons. Some of it goes leaning in towards Capula.
Okay. If I take a glance around, do I notice anything else out of the ordinary, or is it just that area?
You can give me an investigation roll if you like.
Okay.
You can do an intelligence and investigation. Based on your successes, I'll let you know what you find.
2.
2. You start patting around and looking around the room, seeing if anything else is out of place. You notice that some books are missing. A travel satchel that Diedrich typically has down here that he brings with him on nights is currently missing too.
He must be out. Alright. I'm gonna leave, turn off the light, shut the door. I'm gonna head upstairs.
Okay.
And try to find Francis.
Alright. As you scan for Francis, you shortly find him in his bedroom, sleeping.
And flip the light on.
Meh.
Hey, buddy, sorry. Wake you up. Do you know where Diedrich is?
Meh. He shakes his head.
You didn't see him tonight?
Meh.
Was he home at all tonight?
Meh.
Oh, alright. And you have no idea where he might be?
Meh.
Alright. Just go back to sleep. And turn his light off and shut his door.
Okay. Oh, we're currently in the red.
We're in the green again.
Go ahead. It's cycling through.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay. As you close the door to Francis's room,
It must be close to 9, I bet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There we go.
Just go ahead and keep going, and then you might want to get to break soon.
we're at a good point to go to break. As you exit Francis's room, is there anything you'd like to do before the night's over?
Fuck. I want to go down and check the counter, see if there's any like notes or anything he might have left.
You investigate around the counter. You don't find any notes, anything he's left out. Obviously, he probably doesn't leave stuff like that out in the open, just in case of customers possibly seeing it. So,
Alright, I'm gonna head back upstairs and go to bed, I guess.
You retire to your room.
Mm-hmm.
Turn in for the night. That's when we're going to go to break.
All right, so we're going to break. Hopefully this lag spike stops, because it's just bouncing up and down right now. It can't stay red or green.
Yeah, it's kind of odd. I've never seen it
I've never seen it do that
before.
Cycle like that.
Well, hopefully it's done by the time we get back.
Yeah. And just a quick reminder to our community and everybody that's tuned in for tonight that we are giving away a copy of, I think, we're lagging right now.
What you drawing there?
Nothing. What are you drawing?
Just let me know when we're in the green.
It's going to keep cycling. You just got to...
You're good. You're just lagging.
Oh, I gotcha. All right. And again,
Free copy of lag.
thank you to everyone that's joined us tonight and helping us push through all this technical difficulties that we've had for the past couple streams. Our internet providers, because I have the same internet provider at my house too, they tend to be slow on things because they have monopolized our area as far as high-speed internet goes. So Q is definitely on them as far as pushing them to resolve this issue.
And get a sponsorship.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to be sponsored with them.
But yeah, we're announcing the winner when we come back.
Yes, for everyone that's tuned in tonight, we are giving away a copy of Chicago by Night, so make sure you stick around and make sure you put in that command to get a chance to win a Chicago Night PDF and a Beckett's Jihad Diary PDF. So we're going to take a quick 10-minute break, 7-minute break, and relieve ourselves, and hopefully this lag passes along with our break. So we will be right back. I love you all, and shout out to everybody that's rated us tonight.
Yeah, I think just Joe. Thank you, by the way, Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
Thanks, Joe.
All right.
Button. Or we could also do like...
All right. So we are back. While we were on break, we were noticing the bit rate was just tanking. And of course, now that I am staring at OBS and talking to you all, it's deciding to stay in the green, but we can't quite trust that. So tonight we'll What do you want to do?
What is it's literally or now you want to do this
I have
OBS?
confusion.
What?
It's green.
OBS? It's just now it's staying green.
Well, our
That's
internet,
not- you-
it's not
you
OBS, but it's our internet provider.
What's the OBS telling
Well, yeah,
us?
it's OBS telling us that
yeah.
the rate's good. Oh, hey, look, I mean,
All right, chat, vote. You give us a Memphis hype to keep going.
I can't deny that type of.
Yeah, that's.
Or Maryland pout.
You know what? This is
End
a
it here.
sign from Tempest.
This is a sign to from Cain and Lilith to keep going.
Okay, so I tell you what, if I
What's all
find
Memphis hype so
an
far?
appropriate stopping point for tonight's episode, we may cut it early if the lag kicks back up.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
There it is.
my God.
There's the
There
lag.
it-
Okay.
There it is. It's cycling again.
What to do?
All right. Let's just
Okay.
go ahead and try to end the night at least.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's pick the winner real quick.
Let's
Yes.
pick the winner.
Pick
That's
who won the
important.
raffle.
Yep. Let's get
That's
that.
more important than anything else.
Let's get that taken care of. All right, guys. Let's see who wins.
Monica MHZ.
Oh,
Monica, congratulations.
all right.
Hey, Monica!
Congratulations on your copy of Chicago by Night and Beckett's Jihad Diary PDF forms. Glad you were able to tune in tonight and win yourself a copy. So,
Our last one.
Yeah.
and that actually segues into what I was going to say next. For all of our community members, and if you haven't joined our Discord yet, you're missing out because Q and I are doing one-shots. There's no strings attached. This is a complete thank you to the community. There's no Patreon involved or anything like that. We're doing this to say thank you to you all We're running one-shots for both V5 VTM and D&D 5e. And speaking of megahertz, they're part of one of my coteries. So their game is going to be after this next week's coterie, and they're technically my last coterie, so I'm out of coteries at that point.
And I have my first D&D this Saturday. Yep.
So definitely pop into the Discord, form a coterie, and I'll run a possible canonical Chicago by Night one shot for you, because I've actually been throwing in stuff from the one shots that I've had previously into the Chronicle already.
Joe asked when you're running them, so maybe
No, where are you running?
Oh, where? Oh, where? Chicago, right?
So these are on Roll20, and I have a voice chat set up in Discord. So I work, because I have coterie members from all around the world, and we try to work with each other's schedule. But they're for anybody part of our community. That includes you, Joe. So if you feel like you want to have a V5 game run by me, I'll be more than happy to.
She was test the waters.
But yeah, I definitely have been having a lot of fun reading through all these backstories and character sheets that the community has come up with. You have such a fantastic imagination community, fantastic kindred that you come up with. So I look forward to every last one of them.
Alistair looks forward to meeting them.
Yes, and that's a good point that you just brought up. So if the coterie survives, and from season 2 to 3, there will be downtimes that I give my players. So what a downtime is pretty much they tell me what they want to do within that span of the time skip, and that will affect the Chronicle. You twist on it, though, if you do a one-shot, you could slot in a time with a coterie member to make an appearance within it and canonically affect it up to my approval.
So you want to join the Dog Kings? Step right up.
Or the Memphinites.
You don't want to join the Memphinites. They're doomed from the start.
Or the Irwinis.
Yeah.
Calling it right now.
Don't ever.
I fucking love that.
Or the Irwinis. Okay.
You're choosing to names. You agree with that.
So it's looking like internet's behaving
Pretty
now.
stable.
So let's go ahead and try to get right back into
All right,
this.
let's go ahead and do this.
Okay.
Keep an eye on it.
All right. Coterie. Gonna pick up where we left off. Marilyn, you turned in for the night. Memphis, Alistair, you're currently outside of the chop shop. You've acquired a vehicle to head back towards Succubus Club, I believe so, correct?
Correct.
That's correct.
All right. As you leave the chop shop, you kind of take a cut through Hyde Park to head back to Succubus Club. As you do, you begin to, just look outside the window, and as you pass by streetlights and buildings. Memphis, could you please give me a wits and insight?
Wits and insight.
Yes.
Just Memphis?
Just Memphis.
All right.
That is not one of my good rolls.
Just need one.
Oh, just a 1.
Yeah.
Just don't fall asleep.
3.
Okay. Now, the two of you can give me a wits and awareness. Difficulty, since you are driving right now, I'm going to set this to a moderate challenge of 3 successes.
Yeah, I got that.
And I also got it. Just exactly 3.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. You both see Kevin Jackson enter to a cemetery. Memphis is also not just any ordinary cemetery. This is where your father's buried.
Alistair, pull over.
Yeah. Did you see Kevin?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start pulling over.
Okay. Pull over. You notice a couple of Kevin's men's SUVs parked outside the cemetery. He enters in. He's not currently surrounded by an entourage.
You seem bothered. Are you alright, Memphis?
That's a cemetery that my dad's buried in.
Oh, sorry, it's, how long ago did your father pass away?
Earlier this year. So,
Memphis, Kevin was pretty close with your father. Maybe, I know you have a rocky history with him, but possibly might be a good idea.
go spy on him.
Go talk to him. And leave the katana here.
All right.
I'll wait in the car.
You leave?
Yeah.
All right. Memphis gets out of the car and begins to follow Kevin.
Yeah,
you're
sneakily though.
Trying to dex and stealth. Okay. Go ahead and give me a dex and stealth.
Six.
6. Okay. That's... Tie goes my player.
Yes!
Okay. You slink in the shadows, using gravestones to cover your presence. You pass through a couple trees, keeping quite a bit of a distance away from Kevin. Eventually, he leads you to right where you thought he was going. He stops in front of a gravestone. Appears he has a bouquet of flowers, some sort of beverage in his hand. Lays the flowers on top of the grave. Throws back a sip. And it looks like his mouth is moving. He's actually rather animated right now. And it appears he's speaking to this grave.
Can I hear what he's saying?
Kevin's loud, but he's actually being rather quiet tonight.
How far away am I from him?
You're quite a ways. You're about 20 feet away. You can get closer if you'd like.
Yeah.
Okay, you slink closer, just enough so that you're in earshot. It appears he hasn't noticed any trees moving or brushes snapping from your movement. You crouch down and you listen in.
God damn it, John. I feel like I've laid down. Celia, she was asking questions. Where the hell Miles decided to run off to, and, well, I told her I had to relocate him. He's safe. I convinced Celia that this is some sort of protection program. I couldn't see her cry another night.
I'm gonna say audibly. So what does my mother exactly know?
How in Sam Hill?
Turns around. You notice he's got a tall bottle of whiskey. It appears to be half full.
Miles, what are you doing here?
I'm gonna stand up. You know, it was a nice night. I thought I'd see what Dad was up to.
You know, that's funny. I don't think this is probably the first time you were here. First time you visit John. I know you weren't there when he was dying.
I was there to bury him, though.
What do you want, Miles?
I'm just curious on why you're at the grave of someone's who you tried to put down as son.
You know, I wasn't gonna kill you. You spoiled little shit. I swear, Miles, you need to learn. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. You and I, when we were first embraced, we were a lot alike. Back in the 90s, I thought I was gangster, did the player shit. Hell, I had some stupid ass star sign shaped in my head when I was embraced. And look at you. Still dressed the same, still acting the same. You were spoiled. You are unthankful. You are unchanged. Let me guess. You sought this out. When your sign came to you, it was like, hey, I can give you immortality. You can live forever. You jumped right on. Didn't hesitate. I did the same damn thing with Loden. Luckily for you, I gave it to a sire that wasn't going to use you and throw you out. I gave you everything that you needed, Memphis, to succeed. And you threw it right back in my face. And I had to make an example out of you, teach you the lesson. Unfortunately for me, Annabelle decided to step in and stick her nose where it didn't belong. And apparently she hasn't been teaching you anything either.
No, she hasn't. But I've learned enough on my own.
Really now? So you're going to tell me you're going to pass with flying colors this weekend?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Really? It was the last time I remember you dropped out at every single institute that you were sent to. You know how much your father had to pay for that? Cecilia worked overtime. We would talk about it for hours on the phone. How the ungrateful son threw his education out the window.
It's a lot like this organization that we're a part of. Wildwood, Juilliard. They want you to fit into a specific mold. The reason why I jumped on the opportunity to live forever was because I saw the big picture. And I saw the greatness that I am. So though you may not understand it, Prince, I'm a bright, shining star that will never go out.
There you go. That pompous ass of yours. Ral enough.
Pours out the rest of the drink onto the grave. Pulls out a cigarette and begins chain smoking.
You don't understand, do you? I've lived that life. It doesn't end well. This unlife, this organization you're talking about, you wanted to break down walls and change everything. It's not. The Camarilla have been around for centuries. In this unlife, I've learned that I can do good. You can change the world, Miles, as long as you play by the rules that are set forth for you. You play nice, and you know what? Maybe you can send one of your loved ones to Seattle. Protect them. Maybe, if you play it right, your mom might live a little longer. Maybe if you play nice, your stepsister can go to school, have a normal life, be happy, have a family. Not watch centuries go by and watch loved ones pass away and best friends die of cancer. Now, I really wish I did John good. I really hope you pass. I really hope, Miles, you learn a lesson and grow up and be the man that I know John and I know you can be.
Don't worry, Prince. I plan on playing by the rules. I plan on doing the dances that this organization, this life has. But know one thing. I cannot be bought. I'm going to walk back to the car.
As you walk away, he flicks the cigarette to the ground. Alistair, you watch Memphis approach the vehicle after being a while for quite some time.
I just was admiring the blade.
You enter back into the vehicle, Memphis.
You alright?
Yeah.
Here you go. You, need to powder that. You're gonna have it start rusting if you don't. Is, everything... Wait. You don't look alright. What happened?
Alistair.
Yeah.
Don't take this the wrong way. But when we get back to the Succubus Club, I need to study.
Did Kevin dominate you?
No. But he thinks he knows the mold that I'm supposed to fit into. And the thing is I'm going to bust out of that mold.
Alright. I can respect that.
Yeah.
Start the car.
Alright.
Start driving to the Succubus Club.
Okay. So you drive back to the Succubus Club. Business is starting to wind down. Patrons are leaving. Looks like it's closing hours. Both of you get out?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. You both enter into the Succubus Club as it begins to close up its doors. What do you two like to do?
Is Annabelle running around?
Annabelle. You gonna try to find her?
I'm actually just going to look at you and be like, where does Annabelle normally, where does she normally hang out?
She's usually here or there, but probably have a good chance of finding her in her office.
Why don't you go study? I'm going to go have a word with Annabelle.
All right, then.
Keep to your word.
Oh, yeah, I will. Yeah.
Memphis, it's kind of concerning me how you're acting. Are you really alright?
Pride is a great motivator.
You know, I know you'll really hate to hear this,
Yeah.
so don't take offense. You're really reminding me of fucking Kevin right now. Specifically, like 97 Kevin. You know, you two are a lot more alike than you
No, we're not. We're opposite. Kevin settled. That's one thing Memphis will never do. Memphis
Kevin's the Prince
will
of Chicago.
live on forever. Of Chicago, yes. But I will have the world.
Okay, well, you go study about how to steal the world, and I'm gonna go find Annabelle.
You leave your room?
Yeah, I'm going to my room. I'm going to grab a couple hamsters, drink some of them, and get to studying as hard as I possibly can.
Okay. So as you
Mesmerizing them all.
enter into your room and you begin harvesting your hamsters to sate your thirst.
Learn more. Learn more.
Just devouring these hamsters, just sucking them dry.
Big brain play.
Where's your game, Taro?
So you observe around. It appears that a lot of them have stopped and they're just staring at you.
What? I'm going to grab my squirrels.
Okay.
I'm going to feed them.
Give me a rouse check.
Alright, I'm good.
Alright. Begin feeding your ghouled squirrels.
And I'm going to tell them, hey, if any of these guys start getting out of line, I want you to make sure that they stay and know their place, alright? You guys are the chiefs, alright? Little Memphises.
They kind of meerkat and pay attention.
Yeah.
They start chatting with each other. And they just stand at attention.
And boys, I'm going back to studying.
Okay. You go back to studying. Upstairs. Alistair. You come to a cracked door with the light on. It appears to be some sort of makeshift office at the very top. Come in. Swear, if you have not cleaned up that hamster
I
shit.
open the door.
Oh, gracious. Come in.
Close it behind me.
Wasn't expecting you. She gets up and sits on the edge of her desk.
Well, I hope it's not a disappointment.
Oh, well, a little relieved. What did my child do?
Nothing.
Really?
He's currently downstairs studying for his exam on Sunday. If you would imagine that.
Did you dominate him?
Funny enough, no. He spoke with Kevin, and Kevin sort of lit a fire under his ass. But he says Kevin didn't nominate him, so beats me. I couldn't tell you what he told him about. You look stressed, Annabelle.
Well, I'm sure that you can relate.
I can.
Memphis can be a handful at times. All the time. No, all the time. He's a handful.
Yeah, I can smell the hamster shit from the entrance.
Fantastic.
Do you realize he's got rodents down there?
Oh, yes. And he's charged, well over $3,000 to my credit cards for supplies.
I'm gonna move over towards her. Do you mind if I get comfortable?
Please.
So, out of curiosity, because I've been wondering for a while now, we haven't been able to get to know each other or talk about this, but why did you decide to take Memphis in? He seems like he's just causing you headaches.
You could say it was political.
All right. Do you care to elaborate?
Well, it's not quite a secret anymore. I've heard a rumor that Miles is a little important to Prince.
He is. Yeah. There's history.
Clearly.
So, I'm going to take my hand and run it along her arm. How do you deal with this stress these nights?
She begins to play with your arm back. Well, I have ways to relieve myself.
How is her disposition to that?
She seems to be going along with it.
Okay.
But I'll tell you what. Why don't you go ahead and give me a charisma and... Actually, let's go ahead and make this manipulation a subterfuge. And then say if you have a specialty die and seduction,
Okay.
you can go ahead and add that.
My man, laying down the game.
Well, it's a better roll, so.
Look at smirking there.
That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Call
6.
that the kink rattle.
She inches closer towards you, and
I'll move over and bring my hands up onto her shoulders and start giving her a massage while I'm talking to her. You know, I could take Memphis back from you.
oh, really?
He seems like he's already causing you enough of a headache, and I think you have already earned the benefits of taking care of him for Kevin. Besides, I have a nice carriage house that I turned into a guest house. My haven. He could just move in there and get you out of your club. You wouldn't have to deal with this anymore. Also, who wants the kids living at home anyways?
You're right. I'm always afraid of waking him up. See her take the straps of her dress and lower them to the sides of her arms as you begin rubbing up and down her back. Well, Grayson, tell you what. I'll give you Miles back. And she brings the straps back up for a boon.
For a boon. Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and take my hands off. Move over and take my jacket. You know, I really don't think you understand what you're missing out on. After all, you don't even know who I am. But I know a lot of things about you, Annabelle.
Well, it's a game that you decide to play, Grayson. One minor boon for a chowder like Miles. What do you say?
I'm going to move towards her. I'm going to take my hand and grab her chin and pull it up towards me. Oh, this wasn't about boons or miles. And I'm going to pop my fangs, move close, and drag it across her neck.
Okay.
I just liked what I saw tonight. And I'm going to let go and turn around and walk out.
Okay.
Chat, calm down.
Door closes behind you. What would you like to do?
I'm going to slowly walk and I'm going to count to 5.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Door opens back up.
Turn around.
Singing in the doorframe. Well, you're gonna earn that chowder one way or another, Grayson.
And then I'm going to go ahead and walk in.
Okay.
I feel like the money that you give a prostitute.
You walk back into the office. The door closes behind you. The light goes out, and we fade to black.
You want to go into detail?
Alistair, why are you such a fuckboy?
Wait, am I
I
released?
got I got that medieval game.
Released from Annabelle, but not from Alistair.
So, with that, we're going to go into the next night. Today is Friday, or tonight is Friday, the 20th, December. Okay. Marilyn,
Yes.
and the rest of the coterie, could you all please give me a rouse check?
How much blood did I get from those weapons?
You use like 2 hunger.
And how much from the hamsters?
Well, depending on how much you wanted to slake,
Not for what I would tell.
it's completely up to you.
1.
1? Okay.
Yeah.
And I have a question.
Yeah.
During the fade to black.
Yeah.
How could I provoke that it was a little bit refreshing for both of us?
We can go to that when we get to your scene.
Okay.
What is this? What are you doing?
Okay.
I'm thirsty.
Oh my fucking god.
Same, I'm already back up to 300.
I got him up to 4.
What's that like, guys?
I'll never
I
see.
guess-
I'll never see one hunger again. I'll never see one hunger.
I guess maybe having a hamster farm wasn't such a bad idea, now was it?
Still sounds
You're
like a
onto
bad
something.
idea.
You are onto something.
Okay. So, 3, 4. What's everybody's hunger at?
4.
3.
I'm at 2.
I'm
One!
pretty solid right now.
Okay. All right, Marilyn, you awaken your haven. Give me what's in awareness.
Wow, that's fun, huh? Cool. It's gonna be mostly hunger die. Love that. Love a good whole hunger die roll. That is a 2 in a
2.
bestial.
2 and a bestial.
We out here.
Okay, so you hear the till open, chains dropping. You hear the door close. Bell chimes. Appears business is operational, but it appears that either a customer just walked in or walked out.
Okay. I'm gonna head down. I'm gonna head downstairs.
Head downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so as you head downstairs, you notice Amelia is a little groggy, it looks like. She's counting the register, getting ready for the night. Oh, hi.
Hey.
Oh, sorry, I think I drank too much last night.
Yeah, you seemed a little gone. You feeling all right today?
Yeah, I can't remember a whole lot. But
Well, you know, it wasn't really that memorable. It was actually kind of boring.
yeah, Audrey said she beat you in a dancing contest. Or
That is a
something?
lie. That is a goddamn lie.
What?
I beat her.
See your
I
hold.
wiped the floor with her.
You see her hold her head. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell. I'm sorry. I'm just very passionate about hating that fucking girl. You're not gonna hang out with her anymore, right? She might be a serial killer. You know that?
Okay. Diedrich just left.
He was here.
Yeah, he didn't say what.
He just left, like just now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go straight out the door and see if I can see him anywhere.
So you exit out. You
Mhm.
see a cab driving off into the distance.
I'm gonna go back in.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out my phone. I'm gonna try calling.
Call.
Mm-hmm.
Go straight to voicemail.
Is he acting weird today at all?
Well, he was a little distant. Yes. He didn't say where he was going or what he was doing.
Shit. Alright. Well, you got everything handled here right now?
For the most part, it's rather. I'll be honest. We really haven't seen a whole lot of customers since I've worked here, so it should be.
Yeah, it's not new. Yeah, I'll get used to that.
Should be a rather easy night. So.
Yeah, you know, you can get on your phone, play your phone games or something, whatever you do.
Oh, okay.
Just don't bring that girl over here, though. I don't want her in this building.
Did you and Audrey fight or something? I don't.
Her entire existence is a fight.
I don't know what that means.
You'll find out.
Okay.
And I'm gonna leave.
As you begin to leave, you see her kind of go for a head, and she sneezes. As she does, give me a Dex and Athletics.
What?
I need you to beat 2.
Huh, alright.
Can we hit the
2.
2. As she does, it's uncanny. It's weird. It's unsettling. The building shakes. You notice a lot of the merchandise, they shift to one side. Even the chairs shift. You brace yourself. It almost feels like an earthquake. What was that?
Audrey,
Was
what
that-
the hell was that?
Was it? What? Why did you call me Audrey?
Sorry. You're not evil.
No.
Amelia.
No, I must have been an earthquake or something.
I need insight.
What's an insight?
Yeah.
Sure, go ahead.
I roll.
Fucking 1 out of all that.
She appears deeply concerned at what just happened. She looks confused. She looks panicked in pain. Groggy. She seems sincere with her words.
Alright, you just try to hold down the fort tonight, alright? And I'll be back as soon as I can.
Okay,
And call me if Diedrich comes back.
I need... Are you a little concerned about the earthquake just now?
Well, I mean, what are we gonna do about it?
Okay, well, I'll check the news.
If we die, I guess. I don't know.
What?
Alright, I'll see you later.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave.
Leave. Is there anywhere in particular that you want to go?
Where we might be going? Oh, fuck. Alright, I'm gonna call Alistair when I get out.
You're gonna call Alistair.
Oh god, please don't say we doing stuff. I want to hear that.
We didn't go all through the day.
I don't know, man. You're weird.
There's a way in mid. Just be like, oh, I gotta take this. Yeah, Marilyn. Alistair.
Alistair,
Yes.
you wake in the Succubus Club.
Mm-hmm.
You and Annabelle retired to a particular room of hers. As you wake, you try scanning around. You notice that she is currently getting dressed. Oh, you're finally awake. Do you go to stretch? You feel yourself bound.
Cute.
Oh, cute was not the word I was looking for last night. So she comes over and undoes the straps. You know, it was rather peculiar. I take most men down here, and you were rather in your element.
Yeah, actually, I was giving you a preliminary. You did well. You should come to my haven sometime.
Well, maybe in the future to visit your childhood. You slaked, I would say, about one hunger.
Good.
All right.
Wait, did you drink from her?
Drank from each other. Which she should be feeling fucking good then.
Uh-oh.
So, as you two get up and start dressing yourself, I'll go let Kevin know that I am turning Miles back over to you.
Yeah, very well. And I'm gonna go ahead and as I go to walk out, I'm just gonna gently run my hand up her back.
Mhm.
If you need anything, feel free to get a hold of me. There's no reason why this relationship has to end.
She grabs you by the chin, pulls you in. Get a really good look at her piercing blue eyes, sharp features. She gives you this devious smile and reveals her sharp fangs. Oh, I will.
Good. You have a good night.
You too. And she takes her leave.
And I leave as well.
Okay. All right.
I'm actually gonna head down to where Memphis is at.
Okay. So you start heading down towards Memphis' room. This is when I'm going to pan over to Memphis. Memphis, how would you like to start your night?
I wake up,
Okay.
grab the pamphlet,
Mm-hmm.
and I study.
Study.
I'm gonna ace this test. I'm proving Kevin wrong.
All right. So we're going to do some rolls here.
All right.
Go ahead and give me intelligence and academics. There's no set difficulty for this. I'm going to keep track of the amount of successes you get.
Four.
4. Okay.
Yes.
4. Fantastic. You start cramming away, flipping through the book. Alistair, as you start heading towards Memphis's room, you know, as Kaido is currently in the Succubus Club. He's just scanning about, looking around. He appears to be heading towards the same direction.
Kaido.
Grayson, are you here to make sure? How are you here so early?
I saved the night.
What? You and Memphis had a sleepover?
No, I had a sleepover with someone else. So, funny enough, Memphis actually came back last night and started studying before he went to bed. And I'm going down to check on him now. Also, he'll be coming home with me tonight. Annabelle's releasing him. To me.
He gets really close with you and starts inquisiting and giving you this weird look. Did someone dominate you? I don't understand.
What do you mean?
You are being not Alistair right now.
Who am I being, man?
Okay, I'm going to have to see this for myself. He starts walking towards Memphis's room.
I follow him.
Okay. Both get to the door. You hear a knock.
Come in.
Opens the door. Hey, Memphis, I'm going to make sure that you are studying.
Yeah. Already on it.
I'm gonna look at Kaido and be like, this is what I'm talking about. I don't know what the
What is happening right now?
I don't know what's happening, but it's absolutely
If
incredible.
you guys are going to be in here, can you guys, not talk? I'm trying to learn.
I can give you the same gesture. You here, you slept with someone that I was not in. He's studying.
Hey, how do you guys spell Auspex?
Oh gosh.
Kaido, you should probably stick to that promise, help him.
Okay.
And, yeah, this is good. This is... I'm speechless. I'm literally speechless.
What were you saying earlier about Memphis? Why you were here?
Right. Memphis, just to interrupt you for a moment.
Uh-huh.
You'll be coming home with me.
Okay.
Annabelle is going to have you released back
Yes.
into my custody. You'll be released back into my custody. So...
To hang out?
No, you'll be under my supervision.
But I'm released.
Not yet, because now that is my decision.
And you're going to release me.
Once you prove to me that you're not going to do something stupid. And we're going to start by
No.
passing this
No,
test.
No. You said I get to be released. I did the thing, and I'm a free... Dobby is a free vampire!
Who's Dobby?
What?
I'm Dobby.
You are not an elf.
No, but it's a metaphor. It's a metaphor, all right? I'll teach you about them later. I am free. I am a free vampire.
He's the same age as you. He know. All right. Listen.
All right.
I did you a favor. You're now out of the Succubus Club. I'm going to literally renovate my carriage house into a guest house. And I'm even going to let you bring all these fucking animals with you. And I'm not going to complain at all. In fact, I'll give you a charge card. It's got 30,000 on it.
Do those shoes have good tread?
What are you talking about?
Those shoes, do they have good tread?
No, they're...
Because I don't think Annabelle's shoes have good tread either. You guys are passing me around like a fucking football all my life.
Would you prefer to stay with Annabelle then? And just
Well, I would prefer to be a free vampire.
Memphis, listen, she was using you as a little show-off trophy to get points with Kevin.
And I was using her
You weren't using her for shit.
as my bankroll.
The only thing that she was using.
Look at my empire. Look at them. Look at my hamsters. Look at my squirrels.
It is a literal. It's a rodent heaven. And also, I find this, as someone who experienced the Black Plague, extremely offensive.
What do you mean?
This is disgusting.
It's
right?
not.
The entire room.
I clean it.
All right.
Um,
I thought you would be happy.
What do you mean?
You know what? It's not even that big of a deal that you're being childish about this, because in order for me to get you released, it was actually rather enjoyable. I liked that way more than I thought. So,
What did you do?
what do you mean?
Did you sleep with Annabelle?
Oh yes, it was
You slept with Annabelle?
yes.
How was it?
It was. You know what? She's not bad. I could teach her a thing or two, but it was not bad. Now, go ahead and study with Kaido. And then when you get done, pack your things up. And I'm going to come with a moving truck. I'm going to load your stuff up. Take you back to my haven. And I'll tell you what. I'll make an agreement with you. I'll actually go and take it to the Harpy. Have it officially signed.
What?
3 months. In 3 months' time, if you do not screw up or make a masquerade breach, I will have you officially released under the name and the signature of the Harpy within Chicago. If you fuck up or fail, the 3 months starts over.
Alright, hold on. Wait. What do you mean by fuck up?
Masquerade breach.
Alright.
Literally anything that disobeys or pisses Kevin off. Anything that causes me to take heat for your actions.
So if I do something that would piss him off, but he were not to find out about it, that'd be okay.
That's a gamble. But if he finds out about it, start it over.
Alright. 3 months?
3 months.
Fine. But just to let you know, you better not get away of my plans.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you'll see. I'm going back to study.
Kaido?
Yeah, you see him taking off his jacket. I'll probably be here for quite some time.
I'm gonna have to catch you up.
Yeah, catch me up. What are you on right now?
Disciplines.
Are you drawing pictures?
Yeah. It's how I cram.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and start off with disciplines.
Alright.
All right, Grayson. Nothing new in the city. That crew I hired, I can't think of her name. It's Ventru. Is it? I'm not entirely too sure. Kevin tends to hire her sometimes. You know what? My mind's everywhere right now. Let me take care of Miles.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and, God, I think I might have the actual night to myself. I'm gonna go check in on my Wraith and,
Your phone goes off.
just one night. Just one goddamn night. Who is it?
It's Marilyn.
Hello?
Hey, what you doing?
Hello. I'm actually just getting ready to leave Memphis. He's studying for his exam tomorrow.
Oh, okay, so you're not doing anything right now?
Not at the moment.
Oh, awesome. I was hoping you could come with me. I'm trying to eat something. Oh, you want to come with, get something to eat? I don't want to do it by myself. It's been a hard past couple days.
Where's Diedrich?
He left. I don't know where he went. He's acting weird.
I'll tell you what. I will, let me acquire a vehicle and I will be on my way.
Okay, thanks. You don't get free time.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and call an Uber, and then I'm going to take the Uber to Chop Shop to get my, actually, no. I took that car from the Chop Shop, so I'll just take that and go to Maryland.
Okay. You go and pick Miss Alcott up. Memphis, you and Kaido study, start cramming. Since Kaido is now there, go ahead and give me another roll. And now, you get to roll twice. You take the best of the 2 rolls.
All right. Oh, wait, hold on. All right, so 3 or... Use willpower.
Okay.
6 again.
So you got 6. I thought you got 4 last time.
4 and then 6. Yes.
4. Okay, so alright. Alright, not bad. Alright, as you two study the night away, we'll take our time and go over to the chantry and visit the good doctor. Irwin, you awaken your little cove. What would you like to do? School's out right now, so you don't have to worry about classes.
I'm gonna get ready, and while I'm pulling on the glove on my hand, I'm gonna realize something. And I'm gonna go walk over to Abraham's room.
Abraham's room. Okay. You send up the stairs, go into Abraham's office. Can I help you, Irwin? I'm currently trying to work out what's ever going on with you. You see stacks of books. He's just surrounded by papers. He's just nose deep into studying.
You know what this is already, don't you?
No, I don't.
It's funny. You just kind of had a weird reaction when you saw it.
Well, I find it weird when one of my Tremere has a mark of the Zemitzi on him.
Right.
Yes, that's concerning.
Do you mind showing me your hand?
My war injury?
Yeah.
Why?
Just curious.
Gets up. Walks around. Irwin, let me be rather candid with you. What's on my hand is on a need-to-know basis.
I feel like I need to know.
Why is that?
I feel like it's something similar to this.
It is not. At all. I can assure you that. And I was willing to get this. And it's not quite a hindrance to what you think. Brings in his leather glove. Now, if you're done inquiring about my war injuries, your regent has some studying to do to figure out what's wrong with his Tremere.
Would you like any help?
No, I actually, I don't know if you are going to sporadically just change into that thing again, or... So I've been...
That's a good point.
Not to scare you, the thought of staking you and putting you in a underneath the chantry has crossed my mind, just for safe measure.
Uh-huh. Okay, don't do that. But for safety reasons, I can understand maybe I should probably stay at the chantry today, or tonight, because that would be really bad if that were to happen while I'm out and about. So,
That is true.
I guess I'll be in my room if you need me.
Okay. Well, just maybe you have shackles. You have. Why don't you? I'll lock your door. How about that?
If it makes you feel safe, for sure.
I think for all of us, probably should at least lock your door and ward it pretty heavily.
It's fine.
So you exit his office. He follows behind you, goes down to your room. Okay, well, I'll let you know if your coterie needs you or anything along those lines. I'll check on you every couple hours.
All right.
Opens the door. Alright. Closes it behind you. As you look at your door, you see a bright red light flash and dissipate. Back to Alistair and Marilyn. Alright. You eventually arrive to Alcott Oddities. See you waiting Marilyn. Marilyn, you see her vehicle approach, and Alistair in the driver's seat.
I'll hop in.
On my way there as well, I would want to give Sierra a call.
Okay. As you are pulling up the Alcott Oddities, you call Sierra. Takes a few rings. Eventually she picks up. Oh, hello?
Sierra.
Grayson.
Yes. Are you busy tonight?
No, I'm actually free.
Good. I have some things I would like to discuss to you about Yamaguchi.
Glad we are finally having this discussion, because I have some things I need to tell you.
Excellent. When would you like to meet? And where?
You name the time and place, and I'll be there. No Primogen meetings tonight, so I'm rather free.
All right. Do you remember the Black Market Bistro?
Yes.
Why don't you head there in about an hour, and I'll meet you there.
Okay. I'll see you there in an hour.
I hang up as I see Marilyn.
Am I interrupting something?
No, it's just a phone call with Sierra, trying to figure things out. How are you doing?
Not great. Really hungry. And a lot of other stuff going on. What do you want to eat?
Well, I'm rather sated. I had a...
Ooh, what's that face you're making? You never make that face.
Okay, well, what was your favorite food to eat when you were alive?
Wow. That's a good question.
I particularly enjoyed my stepmother made these amazing potato dumplings. The Danish people, they boil them in water. It's just, it's so good. But if you ate them every single day, it's really hard to break that. You ate them every single day, you'd eventually get sick of them. Well, last night, instead of eating the same thing that I eat every single night, I got to have something different. And I enjoyed it. Now,
I'm kind of creeped out right now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, you know what? Sometimes maybe I want to smile.
I mean, good for you. Good for you.
I
just kind of
wrong?
wonder if it involved murdering people or something.
I didn't murder anyone.
Okay.
I feel like as soon as I ever show any amount of happiness, people are like, "Oh, you can't do that."
No. Good for you. It's just weird because you just regularly do it, so it's jarring. That's all.
We'll go to the black market, and I can get someone that you can feed off of.
Oh, I have to work for it?
No.
I love that. Awesome. Thank you.
I'm surprised that you have a problem doing this since you have the ability to make kind do what you want.
Yeah, I don't really like doing that.
It's so easy. All right, just let's start. We'll start driving to the Black Market Bistro.
Okay.
Anyways, where's Diedrich?
I don't know. I woke up and the girl working at the shop, she told me he had just left. And I tried to catch him, but his cab already left. She said he was acting distant or something. He's not answering his phone. He's not calling me back. I left him a message last night. I don't know what to do.
Sierra just told me there isn't a Primogen meeting tonight, so I was curious where he'd be going.
I don't know.
Huh.
He was doing some research in his study. I'm going to show him the picture. Took a picture of it. There's that sigil on the floor.
Does it look like the same sigil that Beckett... Isn't that the same sigil that Beckett had to bring us into the web?
I think so.
Well, why would he need it? Unless he was taking someone that's not an Alcavian in there.
Well, everyone that I know was accounted for. Wait. Amelia was acting kind of weird. She sneezed and there was like a small earthquake in the building.
What?
Yeah, I can't really wrap my mind around it.
Maybe you should get your foundation checked.
Oh. I was thinking something more on like the supernatural variety.
Oh,
but
you think it was a supernatural sneeze?
is that a thing?
I don't think I know of a supernatural sneeze, but
That'd be kind of cool.
honestly, after seeing what you did in the web last night, I'm... Out of all my nights and all my years, I have never seen anything like it, and now I am fully understanding what Roker meant by learning what is truly out there in this world. It is all I can think of every night is things that I don't know. After all, I've played the political game for so long. I don't really care about being a prince. I don't really care about keeping up appearances. It all seems trivial. But to know real knowledge, real existence, that excites me. Sorry, I'm getting way too...
You've been on a weird roller coaster lately. I just want to point that out to you. Is everything okay at home?
A lot of emotions have risen with certain kindred returning to the city.
Uh-huh.
And it's also a lot of things I haven't heard in a very long time are starting to occur here in the city. Makes you look back on the centuries and think where it all went. But I am concerned about what you say with Diedrich and his supposed black eyes and this, according to Irwin, soon also exhibiting the same thing.
Yeah, there were also books that he was looking through about, demons and cool stuff. So, I don't know.
I'm going to take a shot in the dark here in Maryland, but I'm guessing that Capula is not over with, and we've only scratched the surface.
Yeah, I'm kind of really worried about it because I'm kind of worried that he might be in some similar situation to whatever Irwin has going on right now.
Diedrich?
Yeah. Because Irwin said he drank not directly, right? From Von Kaiser.
Yes.
And Diedrich's been doing some weird stuff. And I recently may or may not have drank from Diedrich. So I'm kind of not feeling so great about that decision right now.
I understand. I'm going to do my best to make sure that I keep everyone together. But I've had a looming suspicion for a while now that darkness is coming to the city. We're some of the few kindred that are wrapped up in this. I have no intentions of making my final nights here in Chicago.
You know, before I forget also, I had a vision the other day about Kaido and Narmita. It was involving Garou blood and ritual.
What type of ritual?
I don't know. I couldn't get that part. I just thought you might want to know that, since, you know.
Dumb idiot. It's alright. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that there, Marilyn. Big right around the corner, so we're almost there.
As you begin pulling out towards the Black Market Bistro, can you please give me a you're going to need to give me a resolve and subterfuge.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. It's a 2 and a bestial.
Okay. It almost feels like you have a tight twine around your finger as it begins to almost like it's pulling. It's almost like it's twitching on its own.
Alistair, do our nerves still work?
No, biologically there shouldn't be anything working.
I think I'm having like a finger spasm or something.
Is it psychological?
Give me a premonition roll now.
Well, alright, there's that. Two. What the fuck? What in the fuck?
You begin hearing Dietrich's voice. Who are you? What are you doing here? All of a sudden, the city begins to pass you by in a flash. The car dissipates and you find yourself outside. It almost looks like a old church.
Is this the same old church that I've seen a few times now?
No, it's not actually. It's all white. It seems to have a lot of elaborate masonry work about it. You start scanning the surroundings and trying to get familiar to where you're at. You're in Chicago, apparently. You see markings that are similar to in Hyde Park.
Okay, I'm gonna go inside.
Do you go inside? It sounds like there's some sort of confrontation happening inside. You hear growling, you hear grunting. As you break inside, you come to this huge dome. It's rather magnificent if it was in its prime. It's rather dilapidated. There appears to be some graffiti. A lot of the ceiling has fell to the ground because of rain. You start walking through. You see a set of stairs that leads downstairs into either a basement or some sort of stowaway.
All right. I'm gonna go down.
Okay. So you go down. The clinging of metal sounds, it starts to get louder. As you get downstairs, you see Diedrich, currently covered in blood. His arm limp to one side. His jacket completely torn open. Below him, you see a ritual circle that doesn't look complete. He appears to be surrounded by 3 black wolves that are currently circling around him.
Who sent you? What is the meaning of this?
His saber drawn, dripping with blood.
Don't worry. It's gonna be over soon.
Behind you see a rather large figure break to the scene, ascending down the stairs behind you, whisks past you as he passes through your form. Stands about 6'5", it appears to be. Long black hair tied to a long ponytail with a knot. Has a finely trimmed black beard woven into tight knots that come down. His skin seems sun-beaten and worn, almost like tanned leather. He has scarring all up and down his arms, and he's carrying a rather large axe.
This dude looks like Khal Drogo.
He's got a leather vest and black chaps.
Hold him down, Val. Go for the throat.
Just be quick. Drags the axe on the ground and starts running towards your sire.
Oh, I'm gonna try to.
You try to manipulate it?
Yeah.
Okay. As you go to manipulate it, you ready yourself. I'm assuming you're going towards the big one.
Oh yeah.
Okay. As you start going towards the big one.
Fräulein, what are you doing? No!
See, he stops and he turns around and he looks dead at you as you have your strands ready. You get a really good look at him. He has some scarring on the side of his face. His eye looks clouded.
Cute.
And he reaches towards you as he lunges past your strings, snapping them in half, and grabs you by the throat. Alistair, you start to notice that she starts to...
Marilyn? Marilyn! I'm gonna start trying to wake her up.
As you start to try to see her throat beginning to crush. And that's where we end the episode tonight.
Oh, shit! Oh my god, what?
No, Maryland's on the hot seat for a week.
I have a little throat.
I will,
Don't do this.
All right. Well, that was a rather interesting episode. Thank you for everyone that stayed by with the
everyone,
lag.
thank you all for going through the lag. Really apologize. I'll be making another call to my internet provider and completely bitching out someone who doesn't deserve it for another 45 minutes.
I know who this is. He must be connected with the hyena people.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Mockmaw. Is that how you say his name?
Mockmaw.
Mockmaw. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Mothballs?
And now all I can think of is Jason Momoa. I'm pretty sure he just looks like Jason Momoa. Eh? Like a more fucked up Jason Momoa.
More fucked up Jason Momoa. All right. Well, hopefully everybody enjoyed the story tonight. I had a lot of fun STing. Congratulations to, I believe it was Monica Megahertz.
Yeah.
Congratulations again to your copy of Chicago by Night.
Congratulations. You
and-
done it.
Done it.
So, definitely excited to see and hear what you do with the source book. There's a lot of fantastic kindred in there. My particular 2 favorites out of the book are Ads and Ezralee. Those are my 2 favorites out of Chicago by Night. And I definitely look forward to our one-shot once we get to it.
You know who I like, and we haven't seen a lot of yet in a while? Brett Stryker.
Brett Stryker?
Yeah.
Well, you'll eventually see him since you're going to go see the Harpy.
Exactly.
So,
Brett's
yeah.
a good guy.
Well,
Brett's
it was good being on the show. I'll go ahead and roll a new character.
But yeah, I had a lot of fun with tonight. Even with like the lag, I was planning on possibly stopping it when we were going to go to the next day, but it appears the lag quit. Apparently, right?
Yeah,
it
for the
just
most
went
part.
away. Okay, and we'll pick it back up next Monday. Make sure you stick around. Depending if internet allows us, you're going to do some community play
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow will be community play.
Community play.
And
Yeah.
then,
Dead by Daylight.
Yep. So.
So usually you, me and QQ are in there. A couple of people sometimes are in there, and we'll hang out with the chat, play some games.
I've actually been thinking about playing this game called Wolson, which is like a Diablo ripoff, mainly because I want to play Diablo.
Why don't you just get Diablo?
Because I've already beaten Diablo like a lot.
Oh.
So.
Huh.
This is like a newer game.
What if you just speedrun it?
I'm not into speedruns. But anyways, yeah, it's beside the point.
Yeah. And then just want to segue into our socials. I'm sure Rain's probably been spamming them all night. We do have merch. We have a FOWO shirt, a Fangs Out, Wings Out. So we got that in the merch store. I believe Jaded's currently working on some new merch. Some graphic design stuff for the new future for the stream. And check out the Discord. Be a part of our coteries. Be a part of the one shot. Be a part of the Chronicle. So, without further ado, I don't believe we have any more announcements. So, remember, Kindred, the best time to tell stories is whenever it's near dark.
There it is, man.
Hey everyone, thanks again for watching another episode of Chicago by Night. If you have a second, go ahead and check out our social medias. Maybe give us a like. We also have a Discord with an amazing community. We'd love for you to join. Then my main man Beckett recaps everything that we've done in the first season, which is a great watch. And of course, catch us live on Twitch every Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern. So go ahead and click any of those links. Go ahead and click on them. Yeah, you can click on any of those. There you go. You can click on something. Nothing's gonna happen. This isn't a Marvel movie. Just click on something. Please. I don't know. I don't know.